Hello and welcome. I just want to make a quick note before we start. You may hear some screaming. You may hear some yelling. You will definitely hear some cursing. You may even see some crying. And who knows,
the only one not
you
on
may
mute.
see me break a keyboard or two. Anything is possible. So, if you've seen the show before, if you haven't, strap in, because it's about to be a roaring good time.
Your discretion is advised.
Hey! What's up, guys?
Hi.
Is everybody's unmuted and working here? Like, of course,
Yeah.
of all the days to have shitty internet, here we are.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I was working with Pips to try and do some of the viewing like they do. And like the White Cloaks have with an overlay so everybody can see what's going on in both places. But of course, crappy internet means nothing works. So we're just going to have to go back to the Discord style. So we're watching in Discord. If anybody wants to see, watch the show along with us, then it's in there. And then our reaction will be here. Just because, well, unfortunately, everything isn't working the way that I wanted it to. So yay for that. So I'll put the Discord link in here. Sorry about that, everybody, but I guess the internet gods are the internet gods are the internet gods, right? So there's the Discord link if you want to join us in there and see what we're seeing. Nerdporeal, my man. Yeah, we're gonna be commenting in here, Dane. So but maybe afterwards we'll get you on and get some comments with you. We'll see how long this goes.
Steve, just wanted to let you know, I'm from Chicago and I get offended really easily. I identify as Wheelporeal of Prime. So I suggest you keep that in mind next time you address me or,
okay, I'm sorry.
Just trigger warning.
Trigger warning, yes, of course. So,
but I was so looking forward to this. Rafe said that 70% of viewers felt that the show was better than the books. So of course, it's coming from the showrunner itself. It's got to be true, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, well, he made it.
In honor of this, I'm going to be drinking from my beautifully crafted Prophet of the Dragon mug. And I'm going to be drinking some 1699 Scotch whiskey. It says finest. So I'm guessing this is about as fine as how this show is going to be. I can't wait. So I'm going to be drinking this out of the coffee mug right now.
It's an upgrade to the show.
There you go.
Right. It's an
Pips,
upgrade to the show.
Pips, this is for you. I know you're not watching now, but still. Drinking out of a coffee mug, you better come out and shout at me.
Brian, are you sure you didn't get that at the Autoport store? Because I bought something just like that.
I got this from the corner
spark
store.
Plugs. To clean spark plugs.
This is the corner store. This is even worse. And what's even worse was when I walked into the store, the first time ever in my neighborhood, I saw a rat scurrying past me on the sidewalk.
So, you saw Joe Biden? Oh my God, that's incredible.
I did not say that. I did. Sorry. I did not say that.
All right. So, oh boy. So I apologize again for technical difficulties. I've actually
I almost died twice.
Oh my God.
No, I was behind a logging truck coming up some mountains, and the thing started to go to jackknife, and so everybody kind of stopped for a while, and then Salty said F this, dropped it into 4 low and went in the ditch and got out of there. So let's watch this thing.
All right, so again, it's in the Discord.
Oh, it's complicated.
Actually, like take that alone and get a new computer or something because
we got a pretty good party here. Look at this.
I know.
we do.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think yeah. So
I think
hopefully
everybody wants to share in my misery.
hopefully my
I mean,
internet
good
holds out here.
goodness.
It's so terrible.
So hopefully my internet holds out, guys. And if I start roboting, let me know. I'll mute myself for a while. This is
Okay.
more about Nerdporeal than me. So yeah. So are you in Nerdporeal? Are you in there? I shared the Discord link.
I'm in that ass right now.
All right. If
I'm
you're
not
in,
there yet.
whoa, he's in
Balls
that
deep.
ass.
Wow.
Balls.
He's looking for a favor from the showrunner.
Yeah, and I do want to say because I felt incredibly rude. I know Disparu was here. Thanks for jumping in, Disparu. I'm sorry I was dealing with all this crap. I didn't get to say hi, but
Oh, I missed Disparu.
oh, I gotta mute you in
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna mute you in Discord. Salty.
Good. I don't want to be.
There you are. You're muted in Discord. Sorry, because I have whatever. I don't care. All right, you ready? I keep looking at the bars of my internet and going, "Are you gonna go up?" It's starting to anger me. All right. If we have any issues, let me know, guys. Sorry.
You are pretty grainy and you're frozen right now, but that could just be your kids
sound
were eating
echoey.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and touching your webcam. So
No, it's
Oh.
my internet. So there's
Okay.
only
You
one thing I
sounded-
could.
You sounded
one
echoey
thing-
there.
There's one thing I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. Can you guys keep the stream going? I'm gonna try and reset real
No.
quick.
okay.
Yeah.
So just vamp for a second, and I'll be right back.
So Brian, how much have you
Yep.
cheated? How much have you seen of this?
Uh-huh.
Like, did you watch promos? Did you see anything yet?
I've seen clips.
Oh,
I've seen clips
okay.
of. I want to
Okay.
see how the Trollocs looked. So
Well, they look the best. The best. This is the best show ever. This is the best show if you want to off yourself and want to have an aneurysm and you're a reader of the books. This will make your brain explode. Am I being unfair, Nathan? I want to hear what this.
Oh no. As a matter of fact, this is your coping mechanism. Oh, and by the way, this came in the mail today.
That's your
Look
birthday pipe.
This is my
beautiful.
my electroded pipe from Morgan Bones. It is
All right. That is a full pipe rack. It's a 1960s mid-century modern walnut pipe rack that I restored and has an original bowl in it. And I've been collecting what they call estate pipes, which are creepy old people pipes from the 50s and 60s and restoring them because Nathan got me into pipe smoking and it is a wonderful, wonderful.
hey, Salty,
pastime.
can you mute yourself in Discord?
Maybe. Yes, I am muted.
There you go. Because I was hearing like I felt like the Borg. I felt like I had multiple voices in my head, multiple salty voices. So imagine.
You probably do.
Yeah.
You probably
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, who do we got in chat? I see Dane.
We got-
Dane is here. We've got Nosferatu the vampire.
Got Trip.
Allison Askett, or as if I butcher your name, it's because I'm a moron. Trip
You're
is
not.
here. Al Dan is in the house. He's one of the
Yep.
guys I interviewed about why they loved Robert Jordan's works and why they didn't. Rafe Judkins thing.
Hey, we got Shield Wall of Dragons. We got who else? We got
Doviende say Tovius Gain,
we got
old
him.
school
right?
cat.
Yeah.
Way
Luis
back
X
from the
Sparrow.
beginning. Hey, Louise, what's up? She came after me on a live stream.
I don't know
Yes,
who this man in Manethrin guy is. Says
I don't
giddy
know.
up.
Sounds
What does
like
he
a
think we are on a
loser.
horse?
Sounds like a
We're
loser.
riding-
Big old
riding-
tool.
total tool bag.
Yeah.
Daniel, angry Canadian.
Hey, what's up? The Thad that shouldn't be Matt, another cat that I interviewed. When I did the Wheel of Time stuff, talking about what you loved about the book, the characters. Oh, there he is.
All right,
He's
can you hear
bringing sexy back. Yes,
Yeah, I can hear you.
We're good.
me? Sound
good.
better? All right. So
Yep.
phase 2. Let's try and start.
Yeah,
this
Dovey,
fucking
I blew
thing.
that, but we're gonna do more. Dovey, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a crack team of editors. It's just me. I wouldn't let me crack an egg. So
I'm gonna quote
my
Red
God.
Letter Media and say, "Can't wait."
You can't wait. Oh my god.
Wow.
All right.
You're like the homeless person I drove past on
Trips
screaming in the street.
icon in Discord. Not bad, Trip.
That's
Oh,
that's how
oh
they
man,
say,
she
right?
changed it. All right.
All right, let's do this. Let's watch this.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully my internet was good for all of 2 seconds, so maybe it is a streamer thing. I don't know anymore. Let's give it a shot.
All right,
All
let's
right. I can't wait.
All right.
I can't wait to see the prologue.
So have it shared. Can everybody see it shared there? If there are any sound issues in Discord, let me know.
I can't wait to see the prologue. I can't wait to see Winter Night. Let's go.
I only saw this once because I couldn't stand the show. I would watch and do my review as I watched it. That's how I did my videos. So this is going to hurt a lot.
Oh yeah,
This is gonna be painful.
there is the
Yeah.
Discord link again, and yeah, let me know. And here we go. Good luck, Nerporeal. You guys can adjust your own sound in Discord if it's too loud. Hopefully it's good. Aldan said it was good, so it's his fault if it's not. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Away we go. Oh boy.
Oh,
Is this the prologue? Holy crap.
Yep.
Wait a minute. The fuck is this? She's not in the fucking prologue. What the fuck is this? That's not Moraine. Fuck. What the hell?
Oh no.
Wait.
Men are bad.
Yeah, just wait. You're good.
Men are bad.
Hello, everybody in chat. I'm sorry. Like, I'm frustrated. I love you all. The Whammon of Whammatherin is here. Oh my god.
Hail Whammon.
How
They
about
found me.
showing and not fucking telling? What the fuck is this?
This is Men Are Bad. It's called intersectional feminism, Brian.
This is the
Hello?
prologue. Wait, here comes the actual prologue. This was just the intro. Here comes the prologue. You ready for it? Here it comes. You excited? Here's the prologue. Where's my extra keyboard? Daniel, I bought an extra keyboard for you. I gotta bash it.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, wait.
The fuck is this?
Wait.
There's some ruffians.
It's
Is
Men
that
Are
Cal
Bad,
Drogo?
Brian.
What the fuck? I didn't know they're Dothraki. There's no Dothraki here.
Here comes the United Colors of Dyke Benetton to chase him down. So, yeah.
Why are there Dothraki in this show? Are they that fucking bankrupt in terms of creativity?
Yeah, this is as good as it gets, Brian.
Oh wow, they look terrible. Those rocks look like shit.
Oh, he's just Nos. If you think
So
it's
does that
bad,
Aes
just
Sedai.
wait.
Use it.
Wait, none of these people look like Louis Theron. What is happening?
Is this supposed to be who I fucking think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Logain?
No, it's not.
No?
No, it's not even Logain. It's not even Logain.
What the fuck is this?
It's
Wow.
nobody. It's
Thank
fucking
you.
nobody.
It's Men Are Bad. Intersectional feminism. That's what it is.
Red.
This is
Red
as good as the
Aja.
show gets. This is
It's
this is as good as
literally.
it gets.
Am I right?
nobody.
Is this Red Aja?
Yeah, that's supposed to be
Yep.
Leandrin.
Yeah.
Which you don't. I guess you don't have a lot of Leandrin in Eye of the World, but
Isn't she the? No, that's not her.
she's the raving bitch. Yeah.
in the
They
court,
are.
in the Queen's court.
No, that's Eladia.
Eladia.
She's bi because Robert Jordan obviously wrote that.
Yeah, there's only
Hey,
Eladia
Purple.
and Moraine as the only two Aes Sedai.
You remember all this from the book, don't you, Brian?
It's looking
This
very
was
familiar,
the Eye
right?
of the World.
Very
No,
This is
familiar.
Robert Jordan.
Wait,
What-
listen to this. I want
what-
you to listen very closely, Nerporeal. Listen to this. She thought that might be the dragon. Sorry. Oh,
I think
my
this
God.
show's touching me in the source.
Boss lady. She's in an interracial relationship too, Brian. Just so you know that. Yeah.
I can't wait to talk to you after this.
The old blood.
Well, the
Hold
fact
this
that she
scene. Hold this scene.
This is
You want me
this
to
is.
stop?
I mean,
All
this is
right, go
fucking
ahead.
wrong, anyways.
So yeah, go ahead.
Take a look at what's on the right
isn't it
side
supposed
of
to
the
be?
screen.
Isn't it supposed to be cold out? Isn't it supposed to be winter? Like spring is fucking late. Isn't that what? Isn't that what Mr. Robert Jordan has mentioned multiple times in Eye of the fucking?
Yes.
Excuse my language. Eye of the World.
Oh
Go
no, no.
ahead.
Great book.
Unload.
We're gonna say
Go.
fuck a lot on this
Go
one.
ahead.
No, I'm not
Yes,
gonna
yes.
besmirch Mr. Jordan's book.
Look
I will
at
be
what's
smart
on the
to-
screen, Brian.
Fuck.
Do you remember in the Eye of the World seeing office buildings that were decaying in the mountains of Manethera? Because I must have missed that part. What about you, Nate?
It looks like it. Doesn't it look
Yeah.
like
It looks like
It
a building. That
does,
looks like
it is.
that looks like a Nakatomi building.
It does. I didn't even think about that.
Is Bruce Willis in this show?
Yes,
He's-
he
he's-
is.
Is that
Yes,
Hans?
he is.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Hans
motherfucker.
Gruber?
Here's
Hans
to you,
Gruber's
here's to you,
falling off.
Pips. Your favorite
Wait a
Christmas
second.
movie.
So is this a Christmas show now because it's Die Hard? Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
I just want you to realize. Okay,
Man,
just
Christmas
real
will
quick.
never
Episode
be the
8
same.
did air around Christmas time.
So
It
really
aired
quick,
all
no,
after
no.
Christmas too. It just never stopped airing. I'll tell you
I
that.
think Matt, I think you might see a live stroke. It's highly possible.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Mhm.
But so I just want to mention. I don't know if you heard it because we're all sort of aghast. So
Dobie.
that's the
Dobie.
prologue. That's your prologue right there to the show.
Bullshit. That's
All
not
right.
the wait.
That's
Are
it.
you a racist? Are you afraid of strong women?
That's your
Nerdporeal.
That's your prologue. Is Leander
What are you so
hunting
afraid
down
of?
a random channeler? Male
No,
channeler.
I cannot
that's
believe
It's
the
you,
misogyny.
It's you, Salty. I'm from Chicago. I'm the good one. I'm the woke
Okay, you're the- you're the
Yeah, you are.
woke
I
Oriole
forgot.
prime. You know?
Oriole Prime. Yes, I forgot. So go ahead, Brian. What are your thoughts? That's our prologue.
This is our prologue.
Yes.
Yeah, you're racist. Brian, I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to tell you this now.
Did I just get rafed right now? Did I just get rafed?
You totally
You
got
only
raped.
got one finger of the Rafe. Wait for the fist. The fist of Rafe is
Oh,
coming.
no,
You're gonna get
no,
fist
no.
rafed on this one.
Here you go,
So we're
Brian.
not-
Here you go.
So we're oh god, it's the
Brian.
I
dribble
just
tools.
read
Brian.
this book. What?
I know.
Oh
Brian.
no, not that.
I know.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Here it
pause a
comes.
lot.
Let's play
'cause
some more.
we'll-
Let's play some more
We'll
because
talk
this shit-
after, but I just want to
Yeah.
mention real quick.
Uh,
I don't know if you heard her, but she mentioned she's like, there's rumors of Taviran in the Two
Yes.
Rivers. Do you know how big a deal that
War.
is?
That's an extremely big deal. Taviran is where everything is like the
Yes.
destiny of everybody
Yeah.
So
revolves around.
yeah.
Well,
And,
So-
and
so,
she said for
so
Taviran.
So just that line that there's not three, there's four. Nerdporeal.
Four?
There's four. Yeah. There you go. That's the face I'm looking for. Four Taviran.
Four?
Oh no,
ruin.
no. There's five. There's
Oh,
five
eh,
in
five?
season two.
What- well,
There's
fuck it.
5 in season
Yeah.
2.
Maybe
They
there's
added
six.
one.
They'll say 5 later.
Because we're
They'll say
all
5 later.
racist. We're all racist and
Maybe-
misogynist. Where's
eight.
this brew? Oh my
Eight
god. We
Taviran.
could have a
Oh, yeah.
stroke. I'm hydrating because I'm gonna go pound some liquor once we get about halfway through. this.
9 Taviran. Oh,
Well,
oh.
so
wait,
my-
I already,
I
I already started. I'm drinking out of a coffee mug. That's how
So real
that's how
quick,
shitty this is already.
Start it up.
So
start it up.
my point is this:
Oh,
if there
This is as
rumors of
classless as my
Taviran,
drinking this in your mug. Sorry.
it's okay. Rumors of Taviran would have had people flocking to the Two Rivers, or Aes Sedai especially, flocking to the Two Rivers to investigate. Taviran are not fucking. They're it's a big fucking deal. So
It's a very big fucking deal.
The Thad that shouldn't be wins Christmas. He says it can be Christmas if you have a red Aja and a green Aja
Mm.
scissoring.
oh,
There's
God,
a green.
the
There's a
scissor-
green. There's a
Wait,
green
do you have-
Aja.
Do you have the
Oh,
scissoring
boy.
mascot? I should have put that on the. I should have put that in the thumbnail again.
That is the Nakatomi building. Jesus Christ.
I'm not fucking kidding. You think I was lying? I can't make up things that are worse than the show, dude.
Oh, should we? I didn't edit out the intro.
They-
Here,
they-
okay, let's
they-
see the intro. Let's see what you think because we did the Fire and Blood intro.
Hmm.
Let's see what you think of this compared to Game of Thrones because
So you got the
that's what we
snakes
compare
eating
everything
each
to.
other's tail. You know the cycle.
That's what they do in the tower. They
oh
eat
shit,
each
that's
other.
right. The
Trust me.
first episode they didn't do it. That's
Where's the
right.
fucking
Yeah.
winner? Where's the threat of
Oh,
wolves and
oh, no, no.
bears and
You-
everything?
You need to watch this, Nerdporeal. This is more authentic than what Robert Jordan
Yes.
wrote. You're gonna
70%.
recognize everything. You're
why
gonna
is there
recognize
why is
all
there
of
running
this now.
why is there running springs?
Remember,
Don't be afraid of strong women.
70% liked it better. 70%.
That is not how I pictured Nynaeve.
You and nobody else.
Is that Egwene?
That's Egwene. Yeah.
The
And
one
her
that's
mole.
being braided?
In her mole.
Because we got a Dovey. I don't know. 70% better, Dane. Yes.
Did you notice that she's multiracial? Did you notice that she's a biracial? She's a BIPOC.
So these people are all descendants of Minethrin. They're all related
Yes.
to Nathan right down.
Yeah,
Yes.
you say
That's
anything?
right.
Right down.
Yes.
Right down here.
These are
complain.
my
Don't
kin.
complain.
So I want you all to recognize that the fifth Taviran is the mole on her nose because it gets a lot of screen time.
So this doesn't happen. This doesn't
She just
fucking
threw that
happen.
bitch
What
off
is
a
this
cliff.
crap?
Just threw that bitch off a cliff. That's what happened.
I'm gonna be quiet. I want to see what Napoleon's got to say here. I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit.
I hate this fucking show.
She's gonna drown, right? She's gonna drown, right?
No, there's no
No?
God, Brian. She doesn't drown.
Like her head's gonna hit a rock and she's gonna die. Like, you know how dangerous that was? They just threw her in a fucking river.
Yeah.
Jim C gets another wins the chat now. You would think someone would one power that mole off of Egwene's face.
Oh,
That's a flotation device. Her mole is a lifesaver. It's like wearing a fucking life vest. Okay.
Were they trying to imitate? They're trying to imitate Lord of the Rings here. Seriously,
Sure.
with the
dude. Do you see that little gap? That huge rock? She would have went right into that boulder. I don't care. I don't care.
So she used the one power to float.
Just wait for the wet T-shirt. Okay, what am I waiting for? Dana's an expert. He's
Power
watched
of
this through already. So let's
It's
see.
the power.
They
Of
There it
CGI
is. There it
did
is.
see- oh my
yeah.
god!
Wait. Go back. I want to look at that again.
No.
Wait.
Don't go back.
They
Don't
CGI'd
go
out
back.
her nips.
We
Are
got
you serious?
Egwene nipples. I
No,
missed
they're
that
not
at first
there.
watch.
Dane's right.
They're not there.
Hey, she's a trans female. All
That's
right,
a good. That's a good pause right there. What
She
do we think
is?
of that one? All right, let's check it out here. I know Dane's right. He's absolutely right.
I went full screen.
Dovey wants to know if you recognize the book yet, you bigot. No nips. They're
No
gone.
nips. Yeah, that's
yeah, it's Amazon for you.
She's got green
Jeez.
undies though.
wait, her
Nobody's-
nipples on her nose. That's what that is. It's her third nipple. The nipples we can't see. It's
You know
All
that
right.
actress.
All right,
If
Hey,
she ever
quiet.
doesn't abort a baby, it'll suck on her nose
Why
for
is
milk.
he not holding a fucking bow and arrow? He should be a guard. They're fucking being they're gonna be attacked by wolves. And where's the snow? Where's the? Okay, at least he has it.
Yeah,
out
Rand's
now.
got a bow at least. Yeah, there you go.
But aren't they in the? I did not imagine them being on a cliff. I imagine them being in the woods.
Well, so have
on
you
a-
have
on
you
a road
recognized,
in the
have you
woods.
recognized something that's not
because
here?
that was the scene. Because that was the scene in the book, so beautifully written.
And it wasn't sunny out. It was. I imagined it as very
Twilight.
gray
It was
outside
Twilight. It's Twilight.
and cold and menacing. I hear winds. Whoo, whoo, you know. I do like Michael McKellarton though.
I like him too. It would be nice if they used him.
Well, enjoy him while he's on screen.
Yeah,
because he's not there a lot.
because you know
okay?
what,
Yeah.
I actually kind of thought of Michael McKellarton as tan.
Luis, I just want to say for what they've removed in just this short period, you can tell it's going to get worse.
Hey,
So-
Apple Brandy.
Louise X Sparrow, you're not wrong.
No,
Is this the Wine Spring Inn?
So
Why
no,
why is there so many
supposedly.
people in there? Shouldn't it be like empty?
So no
Yes.
Poriel, no fade on the road. Remember
No
that.
fade on the road.
No one on the road?
No fade.
No.
No.
Watching
Yeah.
them.
Nope. Hey, Nerdporeal, keep your eyes out for Thom Merlin. Make sure you keep your eyes out for him, okay?
I'm taking that's Matt. Yep. And I'm
the
taking
black
that
guy?
guy who I did not picture as Perrin as Perrin.
No, this is Perrin.
I hate this fucking
Doesn't
show.
Perrin have yellow eyes? Well, I don't think he has
Oh,
yellow eyes right away. but
Hey,
he has
there's
like-
the character. The plank of wood is here.
I've got Perrin sitting right next to me.
Watch the dialogue of these mid to late 20-something adult males who are not
why the
16,
fuck is
17,
Perrin married?
18-year-old kids.
He's not married.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Salty. Let him discover these things for himself.
I didn't say anything about anybody being married.
Why the fuck is he saying this? That's Pat and Fane's line.
Thank you.
I'm just watching Nerdporeal from now on. I love
Well,
it.
at least Rand looks something
No,
equivalent.
I believe Rand could play the part. The guy they got
Sure.
from Rand. I think he could have done it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Matt. Oh, check out Matt.
Matt's gonna go get him some strange in a small village.
Yeah,
Shouldn't Matt
baby.
be like playing a prank on
Here we
somebody
go.
right
Here
now?
we go.
Yes, he
Let-
should,
cheer-
because Matt was a
Yay,
prankster.
Egwene, you're the best. Woo!
Women, yay vagina!
Why isn't she
Yay,
getting the
vagina!
accolades?
Woohoo!
Because this is intersectional feminism, dude.
This is not. What the fuck is this?
Because she survived the murder attempt, Nerdporeal.
Yeah.
Why is it Nynaeve being? Nynaeve?
Because she's not naive. She's a bitch.
She should be yelling
She's
at
just
Rand or Matt for something. Why is she just standing there?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
smiling. She doesn't smile.
Thank you.
She's the wisdom. She's
Yes,
the
yes.
she's
There you go.
the most responsible
Oh, no,
adult in the
Rafe's erotic fan
in the
fic
river.
happens
Here we
soon.
go.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch this. Watch the characters and their behaviors, and you'll immediately recognize it from the books because
This
his
is not the
characterization-
this is not the two rivers. This is not what I imagined. What the hell?
This is
not what he
poor
wrote.
man's. This is a poor man's Game of Thrones. That's what it is.
Heck, even
I don't even know
it's
if
not
you
even
call
fair
it
to
that.
poor man's Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait to talk to you after. It's gonna be
Why is
so good.
Perrin even there? We don't even see Perrin until like. Uh oh.
Where's the Spurs?
Dad.
Shut up, bitch.
Lan has fucking blue eyes.
Thank you. Racist. You remember this long drawn out scene like a Western movie, Brian? It was in the books. It was one of the best scenes Robert Jordan ever wrote.
This is.
Oh, but it gets better, Brian. It gets better. Be sure to have your finger on that.
This is not
pause
how we
button,
meet
Prophet.
Moraine.
All right,
Be
I'm
sure
gonna
to have
pause
your
it.
Land.
finger-
I'm gonna pause it.
Well,
Alright,
when they go to freshen up, that's.
All
what I
right,
would
go
do.
ahead, Nerdporeal. So how are you feeling right now? So now Moraine is coming to the Wine Spring Inn and fully announced she's Aes Sedai in front of everybody. How do you feel about that? Let's let Nerdporeal.
Dude, the two
let's let
rivers,
Nerdporeal go.
they're fucking fearful of Aes Sedai. Like they're depicted multiple times as they're like almost as bad as the Dark One himself. Like, Aes Sedai do things for Aes Sedai reasons.
Almost like you read the book.
I know.
Yeah.
Aren't
well,
you
if
part of the 70%, Brian? I mean, are you saying
Jeez.
that you're having doubts about Rafe's statement that 70% of the people who read the books through at least 14 think the show is even better than what Robert Jordan did?
70%.
It must be true. We have to keep watching.
All right, you ready?
Rafe is always correct. Amazon is always right because if they say it's good, it must be good. Right.
Well, technically, we're not even. Well, we're about what 10% in, 15%. So maybe the last.
You mean the
70,
first episode?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about we're about 20%. So maybe the last parts gets better. What do you think, Nerdporeal?
I'll give them this. At least I can somewhat see them. That's better than Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
Well, I just want
Like they
you
don't
to
know how to fucking like their sets.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I just want you to recall here real quick that
Lighting, it gets better.
that Moraine basically spends the whole first, I don't know, half until they leave the two rivers. Nobody knows she's Aes Sedai, so they completely ignore that here. So
Tovius again says, did they do any scene right? Anything here in the books?
no, negative. I don't think they did anything.
No, none of
damn
it
one.
is discernible. If you showed this to somebody who didn't know this was Eye of the World, but had read the books and watched this, they wouldn't know what the hell was going on. I really believe that. I really believe that.
If we sat you down and didn't tell you this was the Wheel of Time adaptation, and we changed the names of the characters, you would have no idea this is what. So
Yeah.
But it's 70%. 70%. Here we go.
Jim C. Hell yeah.
The fuck is she doing?
Being boss bitch, man.
She's drying off her butt, dude. It's
Get
wet.
some of that sweet brown sugar. You get some, Matt. Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why she wouldn't do what she just did. Everybody starts staring at her. It's like, that's exactly why you wouldn't do that. It does look like a ring pop, Dane. You're right. Oh my god.
It is a ring pop. Good
that
call.
hideous ring.
Where's Tam? Where's Bran? Where's the village council?
Yeah,
Where's the
where
women's
are they?
circle?
Where's Tom
The
Merlin?
women's circle just tried to kill Degwayne by pushing her in a river.
Yeah.
Remember that scene?
Oh,
Remember that
yeah.
scene from the books? I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Iron's
man.
hard to work alone, you bad man who is lazy, not helping your wife that you don't actually have.
Wait, hold on. So let here we go. This is big.
This is
Watch
big.
this, buddy. Here we go. This is huge. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold it in, guys. Hold it in.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting
She
Abby
said-
vibes.
You are.
Hold on. Wait for
Abby
it.
smash.
I'm gonna
Wait
die.
for it. Wait for it.
I'm gonna die. Fuck the show.
Look at that shoulder strength.
Oh, get some. Get some. I hope she has a penis. Because women have penises now.
That is an ugly snarl that she has right now.
Yeah.
I know. Who she thinks she is? Han Solo? I know.
That's Perrin, by the way. You know
This
that, right?
is
Yeah,
fetishization.
Perrin. Yeah, Perrin was married in the book. You know, he had 5 kids, and 4 of them were eaten. 4 of them
No,
were
wait,
eaten by
wait, gotta be
Murtaugh.
quiet.
Oh, wait.
Earphone.
You gotta wait here.
All right.
This is Matt. So pause.
I don't
Pause.
think
All right.
Abel
All right.
Coffin was cheating on his mother in Eye of the World.
I was trying not to pause
So-
every 5 minutes. It's not gonna happen, is it?
So this
Oh.
was
Abel
added. This
Coffin
was added.
Brian, tell me about Abel Coffin. Tell me about Math Coffin and Abel Coffin.
Well, I don't know.
And the
I don't know about.
Coffin-
all I know
the
is
Coffin
that.
family. The Coffin family.
I mean, all I know is that he was from a loving family, and
Do you
he
remember the
played
po-
jokes. He played breaks.
You know, Abel also taught Matt how to use the quarterstaff. They were a very happy family, very loving family. The maybe my copy of The Eye of the World didn't have the part where Matt's father was trying to have sex with teenage girls, and his mother was an alcoholic. Anybody in chat,
Yeah.
does your version of The Eye of the World have that? Because maybe I
No.
got a defective one. You know?
You had to get Robert Jordan's director's cut extended edition
What?
to get all those scenes that weren't in the normal release of the book.
Yeah.
Those editions also came with crayon.
Yes.
You want to hear
It's
something
really-
funny?
Yeah.
Can I hear
you're
something
already
really
through your
funny?
drink.
I poured whiskey into a mug, and I didn't realize I left an old tea bag in there, so I drank shitty whiskey with an old tea bag.
Yeah,
in
what
my
a perfect euphemism for watching this show. You're getting
I'm not
teabagged
kidding.
and
Look,
whiskey.
I'm not kidding. Look, I am a moron, but you know what? You know that reminds me. I gotta drink more.
He didn't even care. He didn't
There you
even
go.
care. He's just like, let me drink the teabag whiskey, whatever.
Yeah.
Screw it.
I was
We're- we
wondering
all-
why
Don't
it had.
worry, I'm finishing this bottle with you tonight,
Oh
so
my god.
it's good.
We are all getting teabagged
I
by
can't
Rafe
wait till-
Judkins
I can't wait
watching
till we
this
get to-
show. Let's be
I
real.
can't
here.
wait till we turn this off. We can talk about it. I'm so ready.
I
Man,
can't
all right.
wait.
I can't wait.
There
All
you
right,
go.
you ready? Nerporio, I'm just gonna sit back and watch Nerporio. I'll save my bits when we're done because I want Nerporio to get all of the dialogue here. So I'm gonna try and be quiet. If
I'm
you need
gonna
me to
start-
pause,
I'm gonna drink. I'll be right back.
Brian
chamomile
is-
whiskey.
do you want me to wait?
Chamomile whiskey.
You want to keep going,
No.
Corey?
Go.
Okay.
No, I got my earbuds. I could
Okay.
go like 100 feet and hear this
Oh,
stupid shit we're watching.
Dane
so
has
it's fine.
crowned you a white cloak, Brian. There you go. Here you
Wait,
go.
what?
All right.
Wait, what?
Dane has said Brian is turning into a white cloak. There you go. Dane
I mean,
Bornhall himself.
Pips's goal is to turn my channel into a Wheel of Time channel. So I don't know.
Yeah. Walk in the light.
We're doing pretty good. Here we go. Starting up.
That pig. Is she drunk?
She is drunk off her ass.
Oh my god.
Oh wait here. No, don't pause it, but listen.
Yeah.
She called her daughter a thing. Bitch. Who talks like this? This is not in Jordan's book. He doesn't say that either. Jordan had his own dialogue and his own language that only he used. So what the fuck?
His mom just said you're going to be an asshole. Like your dad. What a mom. Mom of the year.
Yep. What's with this anti-family bullshit? Like, seriously.
Oh, man.
Oh, we should get the original script and go through it with Brian.
Where's the winner?
Oh, God.
Where's the winner? Where's winter night? God damn it. Okay, there's Tam.
Triceratops.
I like Tam. I like him as Tam.
I do. I wish there was more of him.
I know.
I like him as Tam a lot.
Come on,
Where's
Rand,
Tom?
say something. You're the main fucking character.
Keep looking for Tom Merlin. You're gonna miss him if you don't keep your eyes up.
Yeah. Wait for Tom to show up.
Where's Pat
Absolutely.
and Fane? Why is it
70%.
Why is it even night? They got there and they went back.
Are they naked yet?
Not
No.
yet. Hey,
Okay.
come
No,
on.
she's just watching.
No.
She's just
I'm
watching
sorry.
shit.
Hold your
don't
tongue,
mean to-
bro.
I don't mean to ruin the show.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
She's a plank of wood too.
With a mole.
Mole. This dialogue is terrible.
Racist.
This is 21st century shit.
Yeah.
Where is the Robert Jordan dialogue? That's one thing I make a big deal about is the dialogue.
Watch this. You're gonna love this, Brian. This is straight out of the books.
Straight out of the books.
Straight out of it. Yeah, you remember, Brian. You remember the relationship they had, Robert Jordan wrote, right?
I mean, he
We're
wanted, but nothing ever happened.
What the fuck is this? He's just tried to give her a fucking tiny ass strawberry.
They're wasting time. Like, seriously.
Wait for it.
Wasting time. There it is.
Wait, look at what's going on. Look what they're doing.
Holy shit.
And and it gets better. Look what's happening here.
Oh, we missed the fingering
remember-
part.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait for it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my god. What is with this trend of man butt?
For those of you who wanted to know what Tam's ass looked like,
Lan? Yeah, Lan's
sorry,
ass.
Lan.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Damn.
Lan's ass.
He's got a lot of weight.
Yeah. Nothing like butch women in baths. Rafe has a big fetish for that in the show. He really
Oh
does.
my god.
Yeah.
Come on, give me some nipple.
70%, guys. 70%.
Yeah, give me some nipple.
Oh, here we go.
Range.
Daniel has a question. He wants to know how turned on you are right now.
Extremely.
Do you think they're gonna bang Moraine and Lan?
Yeah.
It totally seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't
I
worry,
wish one of them would-
you'll see why they don't.
God, I got wood right now. Look, I'm making my camera jump. That's how much wood I got.
Shit.
Fuck
Well,
this
I
show.
thought Nathan had the
It's a
wood that
seizure.
was in the script over there. You had the wood character. Oh yes, more naked scenes in the Wine Spring Inn. I remember
Oh.
these.
I don't mind looking for that.
More moly.
Yeah, her nipples on her nose, though. Never forget. You remember this? You remember all the hot sex Egwene and Rand had in the books?
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody,
like
right?
in between, every cask of apple brandy, they were fucking. Excuse me.
Rand's just hitting it nonstop.
Yep. And the thing was, Matt was watching too at the same time because he was with him the whole time. So it has to make sense, right? Oh my God, this is like watching
The
New
way he
Trek.
could put it
This
up
is-
on
what is this
Randland's
dialogue?
version
What is
of
going on
Pornhub.
here? Come on, let's go on with the story. There's a story, right? You know, there's a story.
That's it
Robert
right
Jordan
there.
wrote 14 books.
That's it right there.
There's 53 chapters of a book called Eye of the World. I don't want to besmirch Mr. Jordan's book. R.I.P.
You can't. Rafe Judkins already did.
You are already
You're
putting
fine.
up a
You're
good and wonderful defense of his books.
I just want to ask you real quick because
It's
there's
not saying
nothing
up anything.
substance. So far, with what they've shown, do you think the excuses about we didn't have enough time to put the books in the show hold any weight since they haven't put any of the book in the show at all?
None. Yeah, their statements are like word. Their statements are wind. Their words are fucking wind. Song of Ice and Fire. Quote.
Now, tell me if this makes any sense.
Yeah.
It should be snowing. Where's the snow? Where's the winter?
Ooh, look at this. It's
Hey.
Voldemort. Voldemort's in town.
It is Voldemort. Voldemort hit fucking eyes though.
Can you tell me why there's a fade in the middle of town? I can't figure it out.
And you'll recognize this guy
Hey,
immediately,
that was Lord
right?
of the Rings. They're stealing from Lord of the Rings. The little kids. And
Yeah.
let me guess. That's Pad Fane.
Yep.
That's the peddler. Is that the peddler?
He was the peddler.
It's so accurate to the book, Brian. It's like they just copied him right off the page. Isn't
I
it?
did not imagine Pad Fane looking like that. I imagined Pad Fane looking like fucking Walder Frey from Game of Thrones.
No.
Like just skinny,
Yeah.
average height, old, like 60 years old, and very scrawny, like the face of a weasel.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
guy looks
God.
like he's
Like a
out of a
remember House Frey.
Dolomite. This guy looks like a caricature out of a Dolomite blaxploitation movie of the 1970s.
Look,
That's what he looks
this is
like.
another
That's not
guy.
fair, Dolomite.
I think
I
he
love
could have
Dolomite.
done Pat and Fane, even if he
Yep.
doesn't look like what he should in the book. I think he could have done it. I still think he could if they gave him something to work with. So you know what? So Matt has now stolen a bracelet from a chick he did.
BIPOC.
Isn't
He
this a
stole
big?
the
Isn't
BIPOC's
when a
property.
peddler comes into town, it's a big fucking deal. They want to know what's going on in the outside world. Isn't that what happened in chapter
books,
3?
in the books? But liking the books is white privilege, Brian. You need to atone for this.
Jaden, what's up, buddy? Coming in hot. What are we doing?
Nobody
boss
seems
fight.
to give a shit about the peddler. The peddler is there. He's
No.
there to sell shit, to bring news. The fuck?
You're right.
You think one of the eyelists is already here? What dialogue? What the fuck? He should know. Okay, I gotta pause it. I'm sorry.
The
Okay,
eyeless?
so the eyelists are fades. It's I
Yeah,
don't know why
the
she's
merge
calling them
roll.
eyelists, but it makes
Because
no
she's
sense.
a moron. She's
So
a
real
fucking
quick,
moron.
hold on. Let me say real quick here. Okay, so first of all, she's announced herself about to die, so she's walking through the town and everybody's looking her exactly what she doesn't want because she's looking for
Expressly said in the book.
she does not want to
expressly
be
said that
recognized.
in the
Okay, so she's even on a mission to find 4 Taviran here. But
Damn,
I want to
son.
make it very clear before I unpause.
All gone.
Jesus.
Damn, that was quick.
I just want to make it very clear, and report. I don't know if you recognize it. Obviously, we've read the first time through, but what special ability do warders have when they get the bond about Shadow Spawn?
They can detect them.
They can detect them. We just saw Fade trampling through town where Moraine and Lan happen to be staying. So they should fucking goddamn well know there's a Fade in town.
That's
Then
where
they're
the
fucking.
fade
Then they're
scene-
fucking useless, and the script is fucking stupid.
It's a man, Brian.
And,
They're useless. Men
Who,
are
who wrote?
useless.
Did Rafe write
Hey,
the first script?
thanks, Gray.
Thanks, Gray.
He gave me a
See ya, Gray.
Shiva my hero. Thanks, buddy.
The
Nerdporeal-
generosity war continues on another front.
There it is.
Nerdporeal, this is the scene that you referred to where Rand and his dad were supposed to have seen the Fade at twilight on the road in the woods when it was snowing. That's what Rafe did, is he stuck him in the middle of the United Nations Women's Studies Conference village here. So,
Yeah, no, well, we'll talk about all that after. I can't wait to talk about all this, but yeah, we'll keep going. But you can almost go word for word from the book, and it's not there. So let's keep going. Oh yeah,
Jaden, because Nerdporeal hadn't seen it before, so we're holding his hand.
yes. It's his rite of passage.
Let's hold
look at
hands,
this.
you. Let's hold hands, you lovebirds. It's from the Stooges.
The CW of time.
Seriously,
Yes,
more of
it
this
is.
shit. How
Yeah.
about moving the fucking story along?
No, that's the patriarchy talking, Nerdporeal. Come on.
Too much. Not enough time to tell the story.
Good job. Great
How
year,
many?
Ron.
So there's 8 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, but they get worse.
So
This is as good as it
there's
gets.
53 chapters, 8 episodes. They have to cover at least 8 times. They have to cover at least six and a half chapters per episode. And we didn't even get through one. Where the fuck is the prologue?
You really sound
Prologue?
like you have
Where's the breaking of
internalized.
the world? Where's the first dragon?
You
Oh, it's in a
sound like
mystery box. Do we not know who the dragon is? Oh,
You'll find him in episode 7 or 8.
8.
episode 8. Oh
thought it
my
was
gosh,
8.
they reveal at the very end of the season. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me read this. Daniel said, "I commented. I commend Brian on his."
There's crying.
Hold
least he's
on,
not crying.
I'm gonna
There's
pause this. and read
feelings.
this.
There's
gotta read
feelings
this.
on mountains,
I
not
gotta
in
read-
hallways. On mountains.
All right, Daniel's member chat. I commend Brian for his Wheel of Time book retention. He really paid attention to the stuff that mattered. For the first read,
Yes.
he's nailing the real story.
Well, I mean, you could thank Nathan, you can thank Prophet, and you can thank Pips for doing the
Pipperoonie.
streams with me. That's what helped me. Probably helped me remember the most.
Oh, I
So
can't.
gotta
I
give
am-
those 3 credit.
Hey,
And
Robert, how are you?
I didn't do shit.
I can't wait
Not
for
yet.
the
Not yet.
post show episode discussion.
Brian,
here.
pay
What the fuck
attention
is
to this
this?
scene because you'll remember this from the book too. It's
Where
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck is this?
totally
She's
book
polishing
accurate.
rocks, by the way. She's
Where is
wiping
this?
down rocks.
Where is this?
She's polishing rocks, Brian.
Is there
In the
there's no
misty
cave?
pool.
It's a sacred pool of shit.
There's no sacred pool.
What?
Were they
What do you mean
copying
there's
Lord
no
of the
sac-
Rings, The Two Towers? You know, is Gollum going to jump into that pool and get shot
Goll-
with an arrow?
It's a sacred piss pool. That's where
Yes,
they all
where
potty.
they polish rocks.
She's polishing rocks. She's-
and in the episode 2,
Well, you
it
know what they
becomes
call
the
you know
scene.
what polishing rocks is called in most books? It's called whitewashing.
Oh.
But Nerdporeal, this is where the predator scene takes place in the next episode. I'm just
What
going to
just-
tell you that.
There's a
Reel it
predator in
back.
the show. Are there
Yeah.
are there xenomorphs too? Please tell me
Sure.
there's xenomorphs in the show. Please tell me.
The woman who raised her. Pay attention.
Yeah. She had 2 moms. She had 3 moms. One had a penis too. Do you remember this from the books? This is the backstory of Nynaeve. Remember this?
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
Nynaeve's
either.
mom, dumped
Me
her
either.
and walked to the White Tower. You don't remember any of
No.
this?
How about showing and not fucking telling?
How about telling the story that's actually written down
That
and
too.
then we can work on showing?
Oh
Because
my
this is-
God! The White Tower turned her mother away.
Yeah,
I hate the
Because she's
White Tower. now.
black. Because she's black. That's why. The tower's racist.
And poor.
Everything's racist.
Nobody gives a fuck. Aldan, member
Look
for
at
4
your
months.
virtue signaling Moraine right there.
Why do you think she's strong? Based on what?
I'm investigating.
Do you remember how old Nynaeve was in the books? She was not 25.
That's actually, I think that's what you guys told me, or that's what.
I don't know. I'm not sure how old she was, but I think it's one of those. Everything else around that bullshit is the fact. Look, the fact that she's still older than the other 3 eliminates her as a fucking potential candidate, anyways. So, Aldan says, "Bah ha 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 ha." There's no sacred pool. Facts. Member chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Jim C says it's full of women's circle squirt, which I
Where did I miss
actually
it?
never
Yeah.
thought of, and it's pretty goddamn
Ooh.
brilliant.
That's where they go? Awesome. Where's the camera in there? I got my glass of red breast to go through this. Oh my god. Everybody's getting drunk.
These
I am
three,
drinking
these three. I'm going to say this: these three do not strike me as Taveran.
No, or
They
the
strike me as
characters
a bunch
from
of
Robert Jordan's books.
they strike me as a bunch of losers.
You are correct. And you're
Does
not
that make
even
me
done with the
does that make me
business.
toxic for saying that?
I don't know. I was a misogynist and an incel and a racist and had I don't know. I was a Trump supporter. I got called a lot of names. Disparu. A lot of people did back when this shit broke.
You got called Disparu?
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say.
there was a period in there. There was a period in that sentence. You just keep drinking that meat, funny man. You remember this scene where the women are listening to the wind already.
There's wind, but it's
Literally.
supposed to be a cold wind. It's supposed to be a foreboding wind. Where's the snow? Where's the wolves? I want to see some wolves. How about some bears and not the Chicago Bears? Fuck them.
No, fuck the Bears. Really. Fuck the Bears. And the
Bears.
Vikings. Yeah, I said
my
that.
God.
I went
Oh wait,
there.
here we go. Quiet.
Minnesota.
Here comes a great scene right here. All right, just wait for it.
At least Lance.
Oh my
learned something.
god, dude, Nathan, you froze for a second. I thought you were just canning something, whatever you're drinking. It looked like you just killed it.
Remember this scene
Not
from the
quite.
books?
All right, so
They're fucking copying Game of Thrones.
I want so.
Are
it's
there
a
White
drag-
Walkers on the loose? There must be White Walkers on the loose, but there's
Why-
there's no
why-
winter. Where's the snow?
So I got a question for you because I know the White Cloaks covered this at length on the rewatch.
They even got the
here,
shape
right?
wrong.
So who do you think left the pile of dead goats in the shape of a dragon fang? Who
I
would
did
do
it.
that?
I did it. It was me. I did it.
Like
Salty.
who would do this?
Rafe Judkins after one of his sexcapades.
Fisk.
So that's what that is. That's
It's a
the shape
dragon
of
fang.
a teardrop, a dragon
Yes.
fang. I mean, sorry, not teardrop.
Yeah, they mutilated goats. It didn't. Yeah, so you're supposed to think
But
the Trollocs
that is
did
that is one appearance of a dragon fang out of only 2 in this entire episode series,
Correct.
and they never explain it.
Why would you? That's
Why
racism.
should they?
That's-
It's
Well, I think the more troubling thing is
Context-
why is
context-
there a
context
dragon
is only
fang
for
of
kings.
goats in the middle of the forest?
wow.
You see what
Look at these Taveran. It is so cool. Look at these Taveran. They look like a bunch of schlubs.
Yes.
And I'm a
Tonight
schlub.
on CW.
I'm a schlub, and I'm calling them schlubs.
It's Beverly
Oh my
Hills
God.
90210 Minethrin style, Brian. The kids need
They're
relatability.
Not even 90210. They're not even schlubby from 90210. This is like the definition of schlub.
Yes, it is. That's
They're
Yiddish
already
for
they're
those of
already
you
back at the farm. There's the sheep herding.
Yeah, okay.
That was quick.
It's the flame, but fine. Should have been a dragon fang. A flame makes even less sense to me. But
They're
I
at
got
home.
you.
Is he gonna find the sword? Is he? Are
Wait,
Trollocs
you're
come?
gonna remember all of this, especially the best
I'm not
scene
even
ever,
paying attention.
where Rand
Oh.
saves his father. This is the best thing you've ever seen, Brian. Fuck, this is
I
amazing.
loved chapter 5. I loved chapter 5.
I did too. It was the best.
hold on.
Best
Hold
part
on,
of the book.
slow
Hold on.
down. We'll talk about all
Here we
this
go.
after. Let them watch. Let them watch. We'll talk about all of that after.
They quoted Lord of the Rings here. They just quoted Gandalf.
Yes.
Ow. Gandalf. They
Did you notice that he lit that with a match?
Did they not read? They did not.
Yes!
They didn't read the book. They didn't read.
I think-
they did not read Eye of the World. Right.
They say they did. 70%.
Of
Yeah.
the book
Hey,
readers
Lyle.
that this is better. Lyle
They're
Hammock is in
copying
the
Karate
house.
Kid here. What is with the lanterns on the water? This is Karate Kid Part 2.
Yes, it is.
Miyagi's father dies.
Hi, Daniel-san. Hi. Hi.
What is
Oh.
this?
Hi, konnichiwa. Oh.
What is this?
It's dog shit. It's the Wheel of Time.
Oh my god.
What else is it?
That's not even fair to dog shit, Salty. Take that back.
This is why I lost my shit on stream.
Remember what
People
Dirty
said I
Harry
was
said about
faking.
dog shit. it could either dry up or blow in the wind, or it could be stepped on and squashed.
Or it can make Uncharted and now God of War. Let's be honest
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
Just a word of advice: don't let that dog shit you. All right, that was bad.
That was
It's
really
from
good.
Sun Impact, by the way.
Dude, I've said fuck 18 times. Saying shit's fine. Trust me.
Oh, they're copying Enya, or they're copying an Enya like
Yes,
music
this
right now. Jesus
is
Christ,
the elf.
Jesus
the
Christ.
elves walking through the woods when Sam and Frodo see them. That's
Jesus.
what this is.
You're right.
And
Hashtag salty
Luis
right
X
again.
Sparrow makes a great point, Brian. Episode 1 wasn't the worst part.
There was someone who convinced me.
Not even close.
There was someone who convinced me this show was going to get better.
This
I needed
whiskey
to give it a
right
chance.
here.
And we
Look
got
at
into
this
an
whiskey in here.
argument.
I
Up
hope.
to
I
here.
had a fool's hope. What can you say? I obviously know that by
Fool's
far
hope.
now.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It hurt all of us so much.
Is this bell time? Is this bell time?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't remember this from the books?
Yeah, all the women are menstruating, so they have a big party.
Where's Gandalf and his fireworks? Where's Merry and
Hashtag too
Pippin?
white.
Where's Bilbo? Where's Bilbo in the ring?
Here it comes.
Nowhere near this, Brian. They're nowhere near this dog shit. They're where they belong in a good show.
We don't even see this in the book. Why are they
Hold on.
focusing on us?
Let him watch this part.
All right,
Just
I'm
let
gonna
him
drink and
watch.
shut up.
Just let him
Drink
watch.
and shut up. I'm starting to cry and scream inside.
Season 2 will save us, I am Vendel. You're right.
This is so boring.
Yes, this is a non-threatening, non-competitive, global citizen-like representation of the idyllic world where you'll own nothing and like it, and it's ran by Whammon.
Oh yeah, Dane. It's gonna get bad.
Yeah, with two fists, ungreased, just jamming it.
Is that supposed to be the dude that Egwene mentions?
Hold on, okay,
in
quiet,
that green.
Let's.
Oh my God! Trollocs, run!
You remember this scene in detail from the book, right?
Why
Robert
are they
Jordan
here
spent a
first?
lot
This
of
is not
time.
how they are introduced. This is not how they're introduced.
Let him go, Corey. Let him go.
Who
Salty.
made this decision?
Let him go.
Rafe? I am being rafed right now.
Fuck this fucking show.
This is not how it's introduced.
Fuck.
Wow. Where's the Trollocs? They're all running. I don't see any Trollocs. Where are the Trollocs? I see people running.
Oh.
Where are the
Yeah.
Trollocs?
Luckily, the women
They're
of the
hiding.
village are
I see
fighting.
shaky. Oh, there's a Trolloc. There's a Trolloc too. I don't see any more Trollocs.
Oh, just let him. I'll mute all you bastards if I have to. Let Proyo go.
And Perrin doesn't have a wife.
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
see any
worry.
Trollocs. I
Give it
still
about
don't see any
10 give it
Trollocs.
about a minute.
Oh, look. There's Murdral. Where are the girls? Yeah,
Bad dad
this was on
and
the book
bad
too.
mom. Bad dad and bad
They
mom.
lost the daughters. That's good.
This cinematography is shit.
Well, you know where the Rings of Power people went, don't you? The same directors.
Like I
Into the
barely
Rings of
see any
Power.
Trollocs. All I see is a shaky cam.
Yeah. Where
I
did
see
$80 million go? Can you see it on screen, Brian?
I thought this was only like 10 mil
$80 million a season.
for this season.
Yeah.
It's
That season,
10 million,
10 million
per
an
episode.
episode. 10 million an episode.
I guess it went to Saul Goodman.
Do it.
He money
Right up
laundered
there.
it. For,
Oh
for
wait.
Amazon.
Here we're gonna see
Right up there.
Nynaeve healing. Wait for it. Quiet. She just put a tourniquet on. Oh wait a second.
She's
mind.
saving Santa Claus. Look.
He dies.
And I believe that's Senbui.
He
Okay.
dies.
Santa Claus.
Sen Bowie dies. Sen
Well,
Bowie.
what makes it worse is Nynaeve is right there and doesn't do anything to help him. puts a bad tourniquet
Did they even
on.
call her a wisdom? I don't even think they ever call her a wisdom here.
She did. Like
Moiraine did.
was berating her about being the wisdom. Yeah, remember?
Moiraine,
she's
of
black.
course,
In the
Glossary.
sacred pool.
Moiraine.
By Bison.
You'll recognize this. This whole thing becomes book accurate now, Brian.
This is how it should have been.
Wait.
This is the only okay scene.
I can't
right here.
see. I can't even see anything.
That's
So
because they
fucking
wasted all
pathetic.
the money on drugs and they didn't put it on screen.
Get the sword, dude. Heron Mark Blade. Yeah, Blade Master. Just like Aragorn and that big orc dude, that Uruk-hai dude. I think there's more Trollocs than this.
Yes,
Mhm.
but that would cost more
yeah.
money that Rafe couldn't spend on picnics with his boyfriend.
The fuck is that? This is another copy of Lord of the Rings.
So this is the best scene in the episode, and they got that all wrong too.
So there's
Yeah.
no Narg. There's no Narg.
No,
There's no Narg.
Not
In
even as a
dozens and
There's
dozens
no
of
Narg?
Trollocs.
I love that
No
part.
Narg.
I know.
Well, he takes out. Doesn't he take out another 3 at the farm before?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
So, is it 2 or 3? I forget. But he takes out
I don't
Narg,
know,
and I think
but
2
it's more
others.
than just one dipshit who looks like he's from the Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god, that looks so bad.
That's not
Here we go.
very
This is
Wait,
awesome.
here it comes.
This is
Everybody
great.
quiet. Nerporio, here you go.
Awesome.
Ah! Rings of Power.
Whammon good. Whammon the bestest ever, Brian. Whammon.
Ah, Moraine.
Yeah,
With
you
whatever
remember
weave
all
that
of this,
was.
all of this written explicitly in the books. Robert Jordan wanted your attention on the women
With
and
the-
not
with
on
the-
Rand
with
during
the
all of
leaves
this.
white
Remember?
shit or whatever it is.
It's vaping. I can show you the effects. Watch. I vape.
She's weaving
This-
lands come.
This is weaving. That's what weaving is in this show.
Nerporio's shocked into silence.
I hate this fucking show so much. Please pause it. I want to hear what Brian has to say, please.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on. Let's get out
Hey,
of
that
this.
looks
Here we
like
go.
that looks like a Harfoot.
Yeah.
We're actually almost through the episode. Let's just power through. We'll talk about the whole thing. If I need to go back, we will.
Go fat old women. Go.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Here's the scene coming up.
Oh, I love this so much.
Wait a minute. Rewind that. I did not. Wait a minute. Rewind that.
How far? What, the fight?
Yeah, the fight.
All right, hold on.
Did she
All right.
just?
Go ahead.
Cinematography shit. I can't see what's going
All
on.
right, here it comes. So first, the woman circle kills the Trolloc. I don't know if
Yeah,
he's picked that up. Yeah.
There's
they're
not
going
one man
all-
in that group killing that Trolloc.
Okay, the Perrin and his wife. It's going for the Trolloc's going for Perrin, and that froze on me. All right, wait. She blew that dude away, Moraine. He's telling Layla to run, who doesn't exist. He gets knocked to the ground, and then she charges and hits him, and
There you go. It's not to be continued. Wait for it. Here it comes. Why would you take them out of a perfectly good hiding spot? Just want to say, They were
They were
already
just hiding.
Here we go.
Remember the spot in the woods where the Trollocs might be? You should go there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got the wife. She's stabbing the Trolloc.
He just waved his sword and hit nothing and killed 3 Trollocs. Oh my god.
So what is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be her one power? Ah, lightning. Thundara. Or
Look, I was
Thundaga.
just weaving too. I was weaving just like Moiraine.
Hula hooping.
Weaving.
Who got grabbed?
Nynaeve.
Nynaeve. You
By
remember
your
this from the
fucking braid.
books?
You want,
You
hold on,
remember
hold on,
this
hold
from
on.
the books,
Pause,
Brian?
pause this.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull it back for him. Here you go, and then I'll pause it after for you.
You are about to see literally the only braid tug in the entire series.
Correct.
All right, here you go. Here it comes. The tree's on fire. Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Nynaeve.
Wait for it.
Wait, there you go.
There it is.
Wow.
That's a face, buddy.
I like how Egwene doesn't do anything. She's like,
No,
Right.
her mole is weighing her down. I keep seeing those braids, and all I can think of is
the
Bob
One Ring,
Marley
it's weighing her
live.
down.
Bob Marley live. Stir it up, little darling.
So we're not
stir it
quite
up.
done here, but what are your first impressions of weaving?
of what?
Of weaving, of casting, of making spells.
One power.
Looks better
The
than
one
Final
power.
Fantasy. Looks better than Final Fantasy 4 on a Super Nintendo. That was 31 years ago.
Well, I just love how half of the shit that she's doing isn't making or crafting anything. She's just weaving around white lines and doing shit with white lines.
I'm
Instead
like,
of,
what is this white
making
lines?
weave.
Is that supposed to be the threads of? Is that supposed to be the
vaping.
The
threads
vaping.
of? I don't know.
Brian Nerdporeal, do you like classic Saturday Night Live? Have you ever seen like John Belushi? Classic
Billy
Saturday
Goat
Night-
Tavern, yeah.
Yes, but do you remember when John Belushi used to imitate Joe Cocker?
He used to
Remember that?
imitate
When he
Joe
was like,
Cocker.
"What?"
He imitated.
Yeah.
He imitated.
But do you remember
Kirk,
what he
William
did?
Shatner,
When he's
Kirk.
throwing his arms. What would you do if I
Dude.
Stand up and walk out on me. I love that song.
David Martin says Moraine looks like she's jazzercising. What do you think? I think that's spot on. Did she do the hula hoop weave yet?
That was
Let's
that was not a
get
jazzer
physical.
size. I don't know if you guys remember Mouser size, the
get
old Disney, the
physical.
really old Disney Channel aerobic show from the early 80s, the kids aerobic show. That was more of a Mouser size. And that's not even fair to fucking Mouser size. Mouser size was awesome.
Mouser size.
Yeah, remember Mouser size? Remember Mouser size? I had the vinyl. I had the vinyl when I was a real little kid.
I'm gonna check my collection. Maybe
All right,
maybe I've got a version back behind.
We got
me.
about 9 minutes left. You ready?
What?
go.
No.
You're telling me there's 9 minutes left of this shit?
That's your white privilege.
So I want to get to the end because I can already tell the end. The after discussion is going to be phenomenal because they still haven't done anything from the books yet, and we're 41 minutes in. So there you go.
I'll tell you what,
How many
Brian
people
will
are
probably.
watching, by the way? How many people are watching?
We got 18. We've had all kinds of people coming through. We have 18 right
just
now.
to see me
Yeah.
react. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel so.
Oh, and that what? Look,
This is
once we're done and we're talking about it, I'm sure some more will pop in because we got people in Discord watching and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I am looking forward to ripping it apart after with you. Because I'm trying to stay as quiet as I can because I want you to absorb what's happening.
Well, if I absorb it, you've seen Scanners. You know what happens if I absorb this shit?
Well, it's just because
I need to
going
create that
back,
clip, by the way.
because going back and then comparing to what should be happening in the book makes you even more angry. So let's finish it.
does.
Let's finish it, and then we'll talk about what should have happened, and you will get even more mad. That's where
Right.
that's where the madness is going to happen. Sorry, go ahead.
And it's sorrow.
Do you
No,
think-
what I was
do you
going to
think-
say is, go ahead, Brian.
With all these fucking authors now letting shit being changed to their works, do you think Jordan would have let this fly?
He wouldn't have, but his wife did, and we've talked about this frequently. However, once she saw the first 10 minutes of this, I've read that she cried and turned it off and refused to watch more.
Yeah,
But she got a big check. And again, this book was originally written, The Eye of the World, in 1991. It's the first year I was in college. I remember when this damn thing came out.
1990.
And people act like that's like the time of dinosaurs, but it's not. Robert Jordan subverted a lot of tropes with this show.
I heard he wrote he started writing as early as 1984.
He probably did. I mean, this guy was a Vietnam, I think a combat pilot, Yes, Louise.
There's 9 minutes and 7 episodes. Yeah, unfortunately.
Channeling her inner data. That was beautiful. But what I want to say is, Nerdporeal, I want you to keep your eyes open for Tom Merlin. And I also
we haven't seen him. Where is he?
Keep your eyes open,
Brian.
I'm telling you. All right.
They meet him after the
Stop being negative. Give this show a chance.
Where's Bran Alvear? Where's the village council?
Let's get to the end. We will talk about all that. Go ahead, Corey. And then
watch the best part. Remember one of the best parts in the book, Brian, where Rand is trying to save his dying father.
That seems great. It's coming up.
Watch what Rafe Judkins does with it.
Watch for it. Just watch for it, okay?
I don't have words.
We got 9 minutes left. Let's get through it. We'll talk about it all, okay? It's coming up. Don't you worry. Here we go. This is the best scene coming up right here. Like literally, here it comes. My favorite scene of the whole episode. Here it comes. We're in it right now. She's hammering because she's a blacksmith, remember? Perrin's not. She is, though. She just owned that Trolloc.
Where is Perrin?
There's Perrin right there. Here we go. Best scene in the whole thing. Right, coming up. Here it comes.
My
favorite part right here. Favorite part coming up. 2 seconds. There it is.
What the fuck? What is this? What is this fucking grimdark now? What the fuck? Holy shit.
You sound like Brandon Sanderson did last November.
But it could be good too, it could be good too, Salty. You gotta give it a chance, That's what
give it 4 episodes. That's what you gotta do. Give it half.
So Perrin is not just a plank of wood, but he's also a murderer. Okay,
yes.
Kill her. He didn't mean to kill her.
No, he killed his wife. They were in an interracial relationship.
So he would be a kinslayer then.
Aye,
laddie. Who would be? What?
Aye, laddie.
So we haven't seen the actual kinslayer, Luce Theron. Sorry, spoiler alert. But we get Perrin, and we get all this grim dark shit. And why is Lan a bitch? Like Lan, nobody gets on Lan.
She just took him. She's dead. Thank God. We can end the show.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Rewind that because
this is why I'm trying. Let's let them get through it. We'll talk about it all.
I haven't said anything. I'm being good.
All right, let's watch. Hold on. Let's watch. I didn't say.
And I had the fucking nerve to wear my collared shirt to this stream.
All right, let's go. We're gonna watch her get axed again, just because it's my favorite part.
I should be wearing a tank top and
a wife beater. A wife beater stained with KFC is appropriate to wear.
KFC.
KFC.
Yeah, let's just watch this again. Let's just watch him kill his wife again.
And Lyle's dead on the money, giving a fake wife just to kill her. Love it. Boom. Right.
Because they couldn't write him.
He's like this.
Right in the baby maker. Well, I guess the baby houser.
You said that. Okay. You said that.
Quiet. Let's let him see the next scene.
I'm being quiet.
I know. I'm talking about myself too.
She's just like
We're gonna see some more white lines in roller disco without skates. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think she was for Dante, wasn't he? So that was a double murder right there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You're not. You're kidding.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No.
This is Game of Thrones again. This is bullshit. They made that fucking shit up in the show.
I'm pretty sure they were alluding that she was pregnant. Yeah. So that
create
was
the fucking shock effect. They wanted to make it worse than the book.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Brian, don't worry. You'll never see her again. They would never desecrate a corpse. Don't worry.
All right, here we go. She's going to run around talking about finding naive. There we go.
Let me guess. They kind of forget about all this.
All right, here we go.
Why is Lan a bitch?
Has nuts.
Yeah, because that clearly happened. She gets hit by a weapon.
That's a Thackentar
Look,
blade.
and
too.
look at the size of that thing sticking out of her chest.
Yeah,
And
she'd
it
be
ain't her
dead.
tits.
Hold on.
It ain't her tits.
And she's okay. They just pulled it out, and she's okay.
That's what she said.
Pulled it out. She's good. That giant knife, sword,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Knives
She's good.
give me strength.
Excuse me while I whip this out. That's Moiraine. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's like doing the Luminaire ability from Chrono Trigger. Is she gonna float in the air?
Yes.
It would have been funny if she did.
I wish
Wait
I could
for
do a
it.
floating effect.
She is
Wait for it.
her
She
heels
is
are
float-
off the
wait,
ground.
no, she's
that's
not
what I
floating.
mean. No, her
No, she
heels
doesn't
are off the
float.
ground. You know what does? Shit floats. And this is shit.
Hold on. Let's see what the reporter is going to say about this. Here we go.
Is that the end?
Yes, it is.
So she's throwing bricks at them like she's
Pay
a
attention
freaking
to the
Jedi.
music. Brian, pay attention to the music. You ever been to the Rainforest Cafe? Same music.
That was the Wine Spring Inn? What? What? So where's Tam gonna recover?
She just fucking
I guess
destroyed the
Abel
town.
Coffin's gonna have to leave
Oh wait,
the
here's
bed.
the scene we were looking
Yeah.
for. The
Or his
scene in the
girlfriend.
forest. The scene in the
With
forest.
his
Hold on.
14-year-old girlfriend. Yeah.
Here's Rand's scene right here with Tam.
Yep.
Wait for it.
Here
Here
you
it
go.
is.
Look at how
I'm gonna be quiet.
Look at how
Here we
well
go.
this is done.
Where's Tam?
Racist.
Right there next to him on the horse.
There you go. They made it.
Oh my god, this is shit.
I know.
This is not. This is
It's
not,
not the eye of the
struggle.
world.
This is not the struggle that was in that book. This was
No.
not chapter
It's the best.
6,
It's one of the
chapter
best.
7. They cut that was probably my favorite part of this.
Yep. It's one of the best.
portion.
It's one of the
Yeah.
best scenes in the
It's
book.
one of
man.
the best scenes. It's scary as
They
shit.
got to have their mystery
is.
box, man. They got to have their mystery box.
And it also gets you to care about Rand a lot.
Yeah, it does. He's like he keeps saying Tam is my father. Tam is my father.
Yep.
Because he
Yep.
has a fever dream and he's talking about
We'll get there, Daniel.
He's talking about his past.
Yep.
Ask me-
With the
ask me
mountain
again when
and
we're
what his
done,
dad tells him.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a good question.
Yep.
And Rand knows it to be true, and he keeps telling himself, "No, he is my father, regardless." Yeah, it does
There's
make
a
me
reason-
care about him.
There's a reason why Rafe Judkins did this. And it's not a good one.
Mystery box.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Yeah, just we see some nipples later. David's right.
God.
We
But
get to see some
spoilers,
nipples.
David. Spoilers.
Yeah, we're trying to slow down. Don't spoil it all. We got. I'm
I
loving it. So
haven't said
Nerdporeal
shit.
is reacting exactly like I thought he would. So
This whiskey is
the-
not. This whiskey's not doing the trick.
thank God you
Well,
went hiding.
put
in the
another
forest.
tea bag in. Put another tea bag in, Brian. That's the problem.
Another tea bag.
I know he spit that out.
Oh my God!
That's what she said.
Just drink from the bottle, buddy.
Oh!
Just drink from the bottle.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, the
Kerosene.
double murder.
Plank of wood. He starts crying in this episode and he never stops.
He doesn't stop with his mouth open. His mouth is still open. Oh, he closed it. Oh, remember she did take a fucking giant sword to her shoulder.
Are you afraid of strong, independent women? Is that why you're saying the things you are, Prophet?
Yes, apparently I am.
I am
don't know.
too, apparently.
So she got impaled
Wait.
by a major blade, and
But
she just pulled it
Thackentar
out.
blade, I would assume it was a Trolloc blade. So
And
think it
the
was-
thing
it
is,
was
isn't it established that she can't heal herself, but she can heal others?
yes, sir. Correct. 100%.
The fuck?
Oh, it
They didn't
gets
read The
better.
Eye of the World. They were watching
No.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know what they were watching.
And why is he awake? He should be having a fever dream. He should be out.
Temporal, I love you, man. I fucking love you because I was gonna ask you, and you said the exact same thing I was thinking.
All right,
He
I have
was
to ask.
out.
I have to
for
ask the
fucking
chat.
days.
Is this entertaining? Is watching me getting pissed off entertaining you?
It was for me. I got monetized and hit 2,000 within a month and a half. So somebody,
I love
fucking
it,
liked
man. Because you're making all the comments that I like.
You saying everything I said, and Disparu, and Manamanethrin, and Kyle, and OBG70, and Prophet, and countless other people.
Well, then that's
everybody who read the fucking book.
See, you're getting
the
look at all
same
these yeses.
thing.
Jim C. I am Vendel. Dane. Louis. Yeah. Yes. It's because look.
Yes to what?
This is what
Yes
got
to your question.
the White
Is it
Cloaks
entertaining?
banned. This is what got the White Cloaks banned off of Reddit at saying and asking these same basic things. This is the problem.
Yes.
When you point out that what you're being shown is undeniably wrong, and not just wrong, but it is wrong for ideological reasons and turned into utter shit, and you point that out, you get jacked, you get silenced, you get called an incel and a racist, and guess what? It has never stopped, and it will not stop. This is all they got.
Here we go. Before we start back up, apparently only 30% of us felt like this, according to Rave. No. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The number was more that thought it was just as good. 70% liked it more. Right,
Yeah.
70%. So we're gonna finish up because Temporal, it gets worse when we start talking about it.
This is as close to the eye of the world as this show gets. Wait until episode 4.
But just like when we start recapping this with you, it gets worse. So just remember that. And it's one of those. It's
Daniel's not wrong. Look at Daniel's comment. It says this raises Nerdporeal's nerd cred. Dude, this is triple gold star.
Dude, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yep, we can hear you now.
My mic. I was
You're
having
back.
mic issues.
Yeah, you're good. You nailed it. I'm gonna hit play again, but I was gonna ask you, and you said it before I even said it. So I love you, brother. I'm glad. I was gonna ask you if anything stands out about the scene with Tam, and you said it before I even said it was, why is he awake? He should be out for days. And so thanks.
Because he doesn't wake up. He doesn't wake up at all. Rand leaves him before that. So you're kind of wondering.
Well, he
does
wakes
wake
up and
up.
has
He
a
does
discussion
wake
with
up.
Rand.
Yeah, he wakes up,
but he's in bed for like a week.
Yeah,
but he's out of it, like, because he's just dead tired, because healing takes takes just as much from the person being healed, if not more, than the healer, right? So and the blade he got hit by was a Trolloc blade, so it was cursed or whatever, but whatever you want to call it. So it was extremely hard to heal, so it took even more out of him. So but you nailed that on the head.
Mordor blade. It's a
Thakendar blade. Here we go. Let's finish it up. He's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. Oh boy,
where's Tom Maryland?
He's coming. Wait, just wait.
Just keep watching, Brian.
Stop,
he's
dude.
there. Just
Come on,
keep
he's
watching.
For you.
For you. The four of you.
Four of you.
Behave.
The fuck is she talking about? Who the fuck was born with white eyes? What the fuck is she talking about? Yeah, who the fuck is this dragon? You didn't fucking show the dragon. Yeah, I agree with Matt. She fucking lost her mind. Yeah.
He has a point. Nerdporeal has a point. He does.
Oh my god.
You remember this? From
More
the books.
Trollocs.
300 at least. How can he tell from that far away? Fucking
It's 90. It's Egwene. She has a vagina.
That is not how
Oh,
it
no, it
comes
was- it
with
was
them.
Lynn who
She
said
just
that.
invites herself on the trip, and they tell her to fuck off, and she's like, "No, I'm coming.
Thank
I
you,
want to go on an adventure because I'm a
Thank
queen.
you.
I'm a, you know."
bitch.
I fucking love you, bro. You're nailing it. Well,
That's
save
not-
that one too, Jaden. Save that one.
Moraine is talking too much. Moraine is not this chatty.
No, but it's Rosamund Pike, and she's executive producer and has great tits, so they can't underuse her.
I debate that.
What, her tits? I like them.
You're right.
Like, Rand has not said a fucking thing in this whole episode. Rand is the main character of the Wheel of Time, you know. Why is she talking? Why are we not hearing his internal monologue? We don't get her point of view until the very the last two paragraphs of Eye of the World. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, honestly,
Intersectional feminism, Brian. That's what it is.
This is crap. I mean,
he really is. He's all over it.
Is this how you honor Robert Jordan, who hasn't been with us for 15 years? I mean, he passed away. He the last year of his life, he was struggling to finish his story, his outline, so that someone could finish it, because he wanted his fans to, you know, at least have some closure.
Yes.
And this is
Unlike
what you
George.
fucking do.
They're also riding right towards the Trollocs. I
Yes,
just
they
noticed that. I just
Nerdporeal.
noticed that.
Nerdporeal. Notice
Either
Tom
way.
Maryland. Notice
So
Tom
what'd you-
Maryland
yeah, what'd you
riding
think
out
of
with
Tom?
them. Notice.
What'd you think of Tom?
Yeah. What do you think of Tom?
No, I didn't see that. Go back. Wait, he rode
he's-
out with them.
He's
No.
He's not there.
No.
There's no
I didn't
Tom.
say anything. Yeah,
There was no
he's not
Tom
there.
Maryland. There's no
He's not
Tom
there.
Maryland.
Kurt Cobain
not
comes in
I mean,
later.
Tom helped them defend against the Trollocs, but like, they were supposed to be Tom is supposed to be like Gandalf. He is the no nonsense father figure to Rand and Matt.
Yes.
So why hasn't that been fucking set up? Like,
Because
seriously,
it is a positive, masculine, mature
is-
Hold on,
male.
real
this
sec-
is,
real
this,
quick,
and this is
hold on.
and how long
That's
was this episode?
why-
Guys,
15
hold on.
minutes.
Give me a sec. I'm
Fucking
gonna
long.
unmute in Discord real quick. So hey guys, if you're in Discord, we're doing sort of an after thing on YouTube. We're gonna go over it with TheNerdporeal, who is having a bit of an aneurysm. So come have some fun on YouTube as we talk after, get some opinions from him and the rest of us. Come join the fun.
Wow.
All right,
That
go
was
ahead.
like being in Kmart in the 70s when they're announcing a blue light sale with the echoing. That was
So I
something.
I highlighted two chats here real quick. So first is Daniel asked a question. This is a good place to start. Important question for Brian. Who is the main character of the show? Who do you feel like after this episode you think the main character is?
That's a no-brainer. Moraine.
Bingo.
Moraine, according to Glossary.
What's up, Pips? Yeah, I just real quick.
He joined in at the right
You
time.
hey,
Yeah.
look at this, Pips. Look at all this. Look at all.
He has drank a crap ton.
Oh shit! I spilled on myself.
He is.
I have a tea
drinking.
bag in here. That's how shitty this is. I left an old tea bag in the whiskey. I didn't even notice this. I'm drinking out of a mug. So, you feel free to yell at me later.
He's drinking
Dude, I
Spark Plug
fucking love
cleaner.
it.
It doesn't matter. It
I
does. It can
fucking
only
love it.
improve.
So
Jesus
okay,
Christ, I
so
think he's gonna die now. I'm gonna get more beer. Speaking of that, I'll be back.
so number one.
Jesus, he's dying.
So number one is so Moraine is currently the main character, right? So there. I'll share this. I'm not going to share that right now. We'll get to some scenes. So, what do you think? First impression.
So they rode off, and there was no fucking Man of Manetheren speech. Nathan, how do you feel? I feel bad for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm here for you, brother. I've
we're-
already vented my piece before.
And we're trying not to spoil future episodes for him, but chat, join in. Let's get some questions for Nerdporeal. Anybody that's watched it. So there, yeah, it's oh my god. Jaden wants to know, Nerdporeal, what do you think of the Eye of the World? Love it, like it, or sort of like it? So also Jaden on Nerdporeal's channel, Nerdporeal, me, Pips, White Cloaks, and Nathan did a breakdown of several of it. I missed one of them, but Pips and Nathan brought it home for him, and it was actually a lot of fun reading the
Fun as
book.
hell.
So he's going to give you an answer here, but if you're interested, go catch up on those because those are some great videos. And I do want to mention before we get talking about here, the White Cloaks do a very, very, very in-depth rewatch. They tear this thing limb from limb. So go ahead, please go sub to the White Cloaks. We got to get those subs moving for them so you can see some of these, see them tear this thing apart. And they a lot of cool guests, a lot of people, a ton of Robert Jordan and Wheel of Time fans joined them, including myself and Nathan as well. We joined a few times to rip it apart second by second. So make sure I'll say it again too, and make sure you go give them a sub too. So what do you think? Go ahead and where can you get merch? Actually, just go to, it's actually just I think it's profitofthedragon.com. You can go profit.
There is someone else people could go check out the videos of this show in real time that happened. I forget what the guy's name is, but
I don't know his name.
met
The artist
him.
formerly known as Salty Texas Sea.
Yeah.
So of course, and
That's
Salty,
how all of
Salty
us
has
met.
many videos. Yes, Salty has many videos on it, and all of we've all go if you're interested, go
And
check all of us
Disparu.
out.
Go
Salty
check out
Yeehaw
Disparu.
C.
Yeah, go check
So-
out Disparu's work on this as
So
well.
let's
Disparu
let's
was
answer
here
that
earlier.
comment real quick from Jaden. What was your feelings about the book, The Eye of the World?
Eye of the World.
Honestly. Yeah. How
Well,
did you feel overall?
So I haven't read the full series. I've only read Eye of the World. I read it twice. I read it years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was an okay book. But then again, I came off of reading Grimdark. So because of the fact that I came off of reading Grimdark, like Song of Ice and Fire, it just kind of didn't feel. I wasn't as hooked. As you can say. And I read something else, and then I didn't even feel like committing to 14 books, which is massive. But after reading this book and based on the expert opinions of some great people here, I actually really enjoyed this, and I actually enjoyed my second read through. And it's great to know that the things that are being set up matter, and it'll matter going forward. So I mean, I've already finished today. I finished chapter 1 of The Great Hunt. And after this, I am venturing into unknown territory because I read the prologue in the first chapter of The Great Hunt years ago after that, but then I just stopped. So do I take responsibility? Yes.
You're going to love it. You're going to
Yeah.
love it. I
why
have
I can't
always said
That's why I
this. I have always said this, that The Eye of the World felt like a tentative write by Jordan. He felt like he wasn't quite sure if he wanted to write the way that he was. And to me, it seemed like there were parts of the books where that happened. After you get to book 2, it's over. The guys they like the characters, they like me, and it's just literally hitting the gas and just going like a launching to space. It is really good.
I'll just tell you this now. I finally feel something. I'm no longer dead on the inside. And
Is it because of the
I'm
tea
gulping
bag?
this. It's almost done. Yeah, tea bag's all in there. You know what? So
Wow.
I might fall asleep too. This is old chamomile tea from last night. That tells you how shitty this is. So you know what? Matches, the drink matches the watch. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm drinking
All right.
something significantly better than that shit.
Man,
It's
oh
true.
man. So let's see here.
No tea bag.
So no Tom. How does that make you feel?
Who, me?
We'll just start right there because we're joking about it. No Tom.
No,
How's that?
Nathan. We're talking to Nathan on this show, Brian. It's fine.
Yeah, you. No. I'm interested in what you got to say because, like,
Well, like I said earlier, Tom is the father figure. He is the no nonsense father. He's the Tolkienian no nonsense father figure, equivalent to Gandalf, equivalent to Father Christmas from Tolkien's Father Christmas letters that he wrote to his children.
Yes.
And I mean, those are freaking fantastic. By the way, the way
Yes.
he wrote them and the font that he used, and he wrote them by fucking hand. Sorry, I watched the Tolkien documentary, so
It's a great.
Yeah.
But Nerdporeal, this is intersectional feminism, and you have to disempower men. This show cannot have a male mentor to boys. You cannot have a male mentor. The only one who can mentor boys and girls, because there's 2 effing genders, is a woman.
Drunk Boreal's coming back. Oh boy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, he's
but that's
already
true.
here, isn't it?
Hey, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to be gross. But seriously, like Gandalf. I mean,
Can't be worse than
Tom
the show.
Maryland is a portion of Gandalf. So him and Moraine. So Moraine is the magic wielding, one power wielding.
Lesbian.
What is she? Bitch. All right, bitch.
Lesbian.
In the show, and then you got freaking. Then you got Tom, who is kind of like who kind of takes over as the father figure, and that was set up perfectly in the book. So the fact that they did this, I mean, this is they're fucking smart. This is doing a great dishonor to Robert Jordan. I mean, this is not going to bring fans in. This is not going to bring fans, and this is just another one of those things. And this is terrible. I mean, there's people that have read The Wheel of Time since 1990, which is when the first two books were published. Both books came out the same year. One came out in January, I think, and then the other came out. Great Hunt came out, I believe, in October and November.
Damn.
And then they all were released within a year. So people have been reading these books for over 3 decades now. And then there's finally an adaptation that comes out, and people are hopeful because you have the excellent Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, and then you have freaking Game of Thrones, and so you think fantasy's just on fire, and then you had the Harry Potters. I mean, I personally prefer the books, but a lot of people really love the movies, and the movies were so faithful to the books. What the fuck do the Wheel of Time fans get? I mean, I feel for Prophet, I feel for Man Manethrin, I feel for Pips, I feel for the artist formerly known as Salty Texas Sea, because Salty Traveling Sea just doesn't roll off the tongue well, and plus I'm drunk.
So there can be only one highlight.
Like seriously, what?
I feel you're
what does this cover? This doesn't cover anything. They
Like,
made
look,
this shit
it
up.
does.
They're fucking copying Lord of the Rings.
For the purposes of ESG, this is intersectional feminism meeting ESG scores, and also it is anti-patriarchal. You will find as the show goes on, there's also neo-Marxist intent. This show was created again to push ESG messaging. The intellectual property is effing irrelevant.
So real quick though, but the difference between for me, and I'm sure you'll all agree, between Harry Potter and this is, even if you prefer the books, most people have said it was a pretty faithful adaptation, and they removed some stuff, and they understand why, and it was still enjoyable.
I
That's
just
not what we're
watched
getting
all
here.
the movies.
I
just watched all of them.
We
You're
removed
exactly
everything.
right.
So real quick, so I want the main focus I want for this is obviously we're going to discuss, but I want to get Brian's opinions on as much of this stuff as we can here. So Nate, what got a question for him about the show? What of any particular part that wasn't in or was, and just because I'm interested in hearing what Brian's got to say.
The most important part, the prologue. Right?
Fuck was it? Seriously, like this is supposed to. They didn't bring up how the freaking world broke, or they said it. They said it. They told instead of showing. Another fucking modern. This is another fucking modern crafting storytelling. This is shit. This is shit. This is why I don't watch it. And the thing was, I mean, from the moment, I mean, I read the first book, and you know what? I was curious about this show when they first announced it. I read up on it. I saw the casting choices. I was like, oh boy, they're doing this shit again. I was just like, and I was just asking myself, why are they doing this? And it's weird. It's not weird. It's the fact that they make these decisions because it seems like it's an automatic red flag right there. It's an automatic red flag that just basically tells us that this show is not going to be good. If you're not going to even consider, if you don't care about how the world is built, that Robert Jordan, wrote it, then why do you think the writers of the show are going to care about anything else? Why do you think they're going to care about anything else? They don't give a shit about the details.
No.
You know who's going to give a shit about the details? The people reading the books. Of course, your hardcore book fans, your book cloaks, or your white cloaks.
What happens?
That toxic. Brian, those toxic groups. I love you guys, by the way. But you toxic white cloaks. Ugh. But then again,
Yeah,
I guess I'm toxporeal too. So I guess I'm
Toxporeal,
toxic
right?
too.
So real quick,
Toxic pereal or whatever.
just
Fuck-
before it
fuck me.
disappears off the screen,
Fuck
thank
me.
you, David. Thank you, David Martin, for becoming a member. I'm not sure what level you're at. Dragonsworn. Thank you for becoming a Dragonsworn.
Thank you, David.
Enjoy-
You know what's going to happen now? Your life is going to fucking improve. You are going to have the fire of the dragon in your heart right now. Like you are going to accomplish things you never thought you were going to accomplish. You are going to rise above things that you thought were hurdles that you didn't think that you would ever jump over.
love
But
you,
you know
man.
what? You will.
I fucking love you.
You freaking will. And that's not the whiskey talking. That's Nerdporeal or Wheelporeal. Sorry, I'm from Chicago. I get triggered easily, trigger warning easily. So you gotta call me Wheelporeal of Primal. I have to change my name because I'm just that much of an asshole.
I blame
I'm a
all the
bald
tea.
I'm a bald
Fucking
asshole.
love
You
you.
see, I'm bald. I don't have hair.
I blame
No.
all
I'm a
the
bald
tea he
asshole.
drank tonight. All that tea.
Yeah.
It's gone
I did
right
not
to
you-
your-
drink. I'm a good
you-
person. I did not drink. Drunkporeal is a myth. And if you think that is, then you are toxic and you are a bigot.
Enjoy
you say all that,
those
Brian.
emojis. Sorry, go
You
ahead.
you say it makes you a better person, but then you end up watching on his channel the fucking Wheel of Crime.
He's feeling good though. Look at him. He's feeling good.
I know. I
He's
love
feeling
this.
good.
I want to drink with Brian now.
Because
and
I'm not
about
because
tea.
I'm not a mean. I'm not a
Did
mean.
I miss? Did I miss?
Well,
the
you and I
listening
are
stream, by
probably
the way?
related. I
I'm
mean,
not
Nerdporeal
drunk.
and I
I'm
are.
not drunk.
We
I'm a
were
good
talking.
person. I'm a very good person. So
There's a good
Poreal-
chance.
Dare you.
Bigot Poreal. I like that. Very
shut.
good, Dane.
Who said that? Who said
Dane said it.
Dane.
Dane
Dane.
That's
Dane
a
Poreal
white
is
cloak.
going to
well, he knows
to
Dane.
Born
Dane-
Poreal is going to be Born Poreal. I don't
Oh,
know what
Porn
that means, but
Poreal.
still.
So what is the
Porn.
burning? What do you have a burning question off the top before we start? Before I throw a few at him here, Salty.
Can I ask a question? Yeah, I'd love to ask a
I
question.
just said Salty. You, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wasn't
getting
listening
I'm
to you.
sorry.
I was busy reading the chat.
Well,
No,
good.
what
They're
I was
better than
going
me.
to
anyways.
ask you is Nerdporeal.
Hey, wasted. Good
Did,
fucking
in
opportunity.
reading in reading the books, do you remember that there were multiple Taveran explicitly called out? Do you remember Moiraine doing exposition saying that the Dragon Reborn could be anyone, and that any of this? Do you remember any of what happened at the culmination of the opening episode of this?
Nope.
How
Nope.
does it make you feel? Because you just read this book. You just read.
I just
this book.
read this book. Eye of the freaking world. Eye of the
fuck,
world.
we're
You know,
good.
the eye of the world.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
Sorry.
Hashtag so
I'm
toxic.
being more dramatic than I should.
It's gonna get.
I love
dude,
it. Don't
oh,
stop.
man.
I
Don't stop.
it,
So no,
It's
so
more believable than parent crying after he killed his
I'm
wife.
sorry. What were you asking again? I'm drunk.
So no. What Brian? What I'm asking is at the end of the Eye of the World, did you get an exposition that essentially said all of life's answers are there in Emmons Field, and that any of those characters could have been a Taveran in the Dragon Reborn? Do you remember that
No.
at the end of that? Okay.
No.
That was my question.
No.
Kind of a big
yeah,
deal.
basically, I mean,
and-
I think that. Sorry. Oh, go, Nath. Before I go, please.
Do you recall the first mention of Taveran in the book?
Honestly, I don't remember exactly when, but it was much
Okay.
later. I don't think it was till
It
much
was in-
later.
Camelin.
Yeah, with Loyal.
There you go.
Yes.
Real quick, we got some supers here. Mags, thank you for $5. Give Brian some cream filled donuts. I just hit that emoji. Mr. Cream is on the job, and then Killer 8000 for $5 says, Wheel, is there a time jump between 5 and 6? I remember book 5 ending with Moraine dying. Oh shit.
Never mind. He's drunk. He won't remember.
He won't
anyway,
remember.
so-
Shut up! I will. I
it's
will
okay.
remember.
It's
That's the
actually
thing,
not.
I'm not.
It's
I'm not that
actually
bad.
not. Oh, wait. That's actually not.
Now
completely
he's
true.
belligerent drunk. Nerdporeal. Look at
Please
this.
remember,
Oh my
he has
God.
only read Eye of the World. If we could try and, but I think there is. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think there's a little bit of a time jump. I think it's a few months. I don't think it's years. I don't remember quite.
I'm gonna
Dane's a good
feel
one to
really
ask
good
that
tomorrow.
question.
I'm gonna feel
Yes,
really
and
good
I was just
tomorrow
going
at
to
work.
like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We know
Queen's
you didn't mean that
blessing.
spoiler, so it's all.
Oh my God.
Loyal
my
at the
God.
Queen's blessing. Dane is obviously correct.
What about the
Well,
Queen's
yeah,
blessing?
yeah, no. So yeah,
That's in
Dave-
Camelin,
you're
right?
not.
That's
You're
in
not
Camelin,
there
right?
yet.
Yeah.
You're not there
Queen's
yet.
blessing is
You're
in
not-
Camelin, right?
You're not
Yeah.
there yet. You're not there
Yep,
yet.
you're not there
It's
yet.
fine.
Yes, it
It'll
is.
be fun.
It's fine.
Oh wait, yeah, he is. Wait,
Yeah, it was.
whatever.
That was in
Yeah,
Camelin, right? Or was
not,
that in the?
not in the show?
Nerd-
He's
Nerdporeal.
referencing the show.
Oh yeah, Nerdporeal. Be sure to look for Camelin in the coming episodes. Be sure
Yes.
to look for.
Oh, don't tell me! Don't
Yes.
tell me! Don't.
Just-
Oh,
it
come
looks
on!
beautiful. It looks beautiful.
Oh, come on!
Yep.
It's a sprawling city. You're gonna love it. So
Was it Detroit? Is it freaking
Yeah.
Detroit? Is
It looks like
RoboCop
the-
gonna?
it-
Is
No, no,
RoboCop
no, no,
gonna
no,
shoot
no, no.
Clarence Boddicker in this?
No.
And
Slow down.
Brian,
It looks.
They
Go ahead.
they showed Detroit in the prologue of the TV show.
Oh shit! We
There.
man down. We got a man
He's
down.
down.
We got a man overboard. Somebody get the Coast Guard in the line. We got to throw a life raft out to that.
Is he
boy.
all right?
Start
Do I need
rowing.
to call?
Let's
Do I need to call an
Nerdporeal
ambulance?
overboard.
Do I need
Nerdporeal
to call-
overboard.
Do I need to call an ambulance? He's okay. Are you all right, buddy? Oh my god.
I thought it was a drive-by. It's Lori Life in Chicago.
I hurt my. Oh shit! I lost some skin on my knee. I left
Yeah,
knee.
Killer 8000. Part of the reason we're doing this is because Nerdporeal, since we've been hanging out, he knows we're all big Wheel of Time fans, and he's met quite a lot of people that have read it. So he's decided to read through it again on his channel. We went over Eye of the World pretty in depth. Me, myself,
right.
Pips of the White Cloaks, and Nathan here. So if you're interested in his take on that, that's great. He's starting a great hunt, but he has not. He has not read. He's just starting the Great Hunt first time, right? You didn't go through
First
the Great Hunt.
time.
So first time he's going
I'm
for
in
the Great
uncharted
Hunt,
territory now.
and we're gonna keep. We're gonna probably hopefully keep breaking those books down as we go.
Yeah, we're gonna redo this in January. See, I'm not drunk. I can think.
No.
I'm
No.
here.
Yeah.
Not
Nerdporeal can maintain.
And it's- look,
Nerdporeal
and it-
can maintain. All
and-
right?
and
I'd
Killer-
let him drive my truck right now. I'd let him drive my truck. He's
Hey,
fine.
Killer 8000, you're
No,
good,
he
man. I know it wasn't. I didn't say anything, so how would you know? So you're good, man. No big deal. It's and you're technically right, but you're technically not. So we'll leave it at that. So he'll figure
David
it out.
Martin.
He'll
David
probably forget by the time.
I am
he's
going to probably fucking pass out. Excuse my language. I'm going
On
to
stream?
I'm going to flip and pass out after this. Like,
Oh,
this is
after
just-
okay. I was like,
or I'm
do
going to
you-
eat a whole bunch of shit.
Do we need to
right
wrap?
I would
do
do
we need to
both.
wrap up or
both.
So yeah.
now.
so
No,
Ed-
no, it's
so-
fine. No,
so
no,
that's-
it's fine. No, it's fine.
So here, no. This
Bring
hot
people on.
topic is-
I want to get some questions.
No,
I
we're
want
coming right
people
now.
to
I
ask
got
me
one right
shit.
now. So this is, I think, a great question because he doesn't pose it in a question. But David, the newest Dragonsworn, Edmondsfield
Heck
is
yeah.
more diverse than Tarvalon. How do you feel about
Yeah.
the diversity?
Well, I haven't been to Tarvalon, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
but
just
like,
how I guess the question is,
Emmons
Yes,
is
there you go.
supposed to be isolated from everything else. They are because they can't have the thing of they can't have the man of Manetheren. Or sorry Nathan, I didn't mean to trigger you, but they didn't have the Manetheren. We didn't have the Moraine Manetheren speech because that would mean that everybody there would be related. They would be descendants of the kingdom, of that stubborn kingdom of
Yes.
Manetheren.
And what
and
else?
they
Brian?
would have similar physical features, and they would have similar cultural features, and they'd be fucking what's a good word for somebody that does
Northern Wisconsin.
they're stubborn as shit.
heterogeneous.
They are stubborn
So-
as shit.
So real
Nerdporeal-
quick,
Homogenous.
go ahead, Salty.
Yeah. Nerdporeal, do you remember in the Eye of the World what made Rand stand out from
He was
all of the
6'6".
other people?
He was redheaded. He was 6'6". He had gray eyes or blue eyes like mine, So
Grayish
I
blue.
in some way I could connect to him, even though I'm a weirdo from Chicago who identifies
we're
as
related.
different people. Every
We're
string,
related.
I always identify as something different. So every time you see that title right there, it's always different. And if you get it wrong, I get triggered. You know why? Because I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Real quick, I just want to again, Redbeard 365. Thanks for being here, buddy. He hasn't seen. We're going through this. We're going to go through this similar to how we went through Eye of the World. He's only read Eye of the World. He hasn't seen the
I
episode
feel
8.
like I'm overdressed. I feel like this show doesn't.
Uh-oh,
Start
is he-
taking your
is he about
clothes
to
off, then.
strip?
Take your
He
clothes
hasn't-
off,
like this
please.
show, this just deserves a freaking undershirt.
So he hasn't seen it. If you want my opinion of book versus show,
Oh, no.
I think I don't know that you need me to say it. It's utter and complete. I don't even know there's a word to describe the end battle of the freaking first season.
Was it
It's
really
so
an end
bad.
battle?
No,
Was
it
it really an
bitches.
Let's
It
not-
was bitches dying. That's
Let's
all it
not
was.
slow it down. So we don't want to come on. We don't want to ruin it. So yeah, Shite is good. I think Shite is good. Shite is good. Yeah, Shite
This doesn't
Shite is
deserve
probably
the
too
dignity.
nice, but yeah,
This
Shite is good.
deserves the dignity of a collared shirt.
Yes,
No,
agreed.
or pants.
Embarrassing
in my
is another good
No,
one.
I'm wearing pants,
Embarrassing
sorry.
is good. Embarrassing, Shite, just retarded. Yeah.
By the way,
Visual
I
aids
am
are
Vendel.
another one.
I like your freaking I like your avatar. That's gonna be my next movie retrospective, actually. 2001. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't
If
do that.
Oh,
Lyle Hammock is here, if Daniel is here, if William 101 is here, if Jaden Hamilton, these were guys who came to my channel when I was first starting up before I was monetized. I want to shout you guys out. People who've been around for a long time in this weird group of us who are all racist and misogynist. Please ask Nerdporeal a question, because I can ask him
Everybody.
things, but you guys out there in the chat, honest to God, the comments that you left on my videos, on Steve's videos, I can do this, Nathan's videos, because everything's Nathan's video, like all of us, they really drove a lot of things. And some of you were doing battle with shills from Amazon.
Holy shit!
Lyle,
You
holy
got
crap.
That's what I'm
$100
saying.
super chat.
So first,
Boom!
Mags, $2. Brian Tank stream when? So where's your tank top? Lyle dropping a fucking bomb. Lyle,
Boom!
thank you so much. Jeez.
Holy shit! Can I read it? Can I read it? Can I
Yes,
please read it? Can I read it?
Nerdporeal. Please,
All right.
please do.
All right,
Are
Lyle
you still able
Hammock
to read?
for
Oh my God.
$100. What's up, guys? This show brings nothing to the table and is a crime against a crime against the human mind. But it brought me to all of you. That's the only good thing. Also, Nerdporeal. Wait,
Oh,
where
sorry.
the heck?
Sorry,
Come on.
sorry,
Way to go,
Nerdporeal.
Steve.
Sorry.
Way to fuck that up, Duddy.
You-
Sorry, I didn't.
It's only $100 super chat. Prophet.
It's back
Fine.
up. I'm sorry. I
You
hit
just
the
fucked
wrong
that up.
button.
It's fine. Nope. Keep doing what you're doing. It's fine.
I'm leaving. Sorry, go.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
You got to read it again. now. Okay. Go ahead.
You suffering brought me much entertainment. Anyway, also, I will not stand for any slander of the queen.
Of show Aguini or of book Aguini? Because I
book
don't know.
Aguini.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
No, when I interviewed
look,
Lyle,
Who's
when I
the more
interviewed
likable
Lyle,
one?
Then
when I
who?
interviewed Lyle, 1 second.
Yeah.
When I interviewed Lyle,
Yeah.
he talked about Egwene and how important Egwene was to him. Now, please, I'm not trying to show my channel. There are some remarkable interviews of people last year where I interviewed a bunch of super fans, toxic racists that actually read the book, that talked about why they loved Robert Jordan's world. Lyle Hammock talked about why Egwene was so important to him, Mana Manethrin, Steve, a whole bunch of people. But you can't help when you love something to want to defend it, whether it be children or, let's say, your favorite restaurant downtown. It means something to
Even downtown
you.
Chicago.
Oh, fuck downtown Chicago. But I mean, like, I last time I was there, dude, whatever. But my point with that, and
Oh
then
God,
I'll shut
women
the
live.
F up. with penises. Okay. My point with all this is that when you look at Rafe Judkins, who called himself a super fan, there were all of these articles where he has all of the books,
Just like
stacked
Ryan
up.
Johnson, super fan. Yay.
Yes. And the thing about it is that you can tell in reading this book that this person gave no shits about the story, the characters, Robert Jordan, anybody. And then Brandon Sanderson, even before the show came out, was calling out, throwing shade at this show, saying parents shouldn't have had a wife.
Nope.
Matt was too dark, and he didn't want a grim, dark show. Now, damn it, Nerdporeal, you said everything that Brandon Sanderson said, and you didn't probably watch my videos from last year. So, like, dude, I don't know. My point with all this is, Lyle Hammock, thank you for being part of this crazy group that we have, this expanded fellowship of wild people. And Jesus, thanks for giving
the
the super
Lyle.
chat
The
to
fact that
Steve.
you donate $100 to Lyle or to Steve means that $35 is going to YouTube right now. By the way, and
Wow,
you are
buzzkill.
going to be your life is going to improve significantly. Now, if you join
He's already a
Steve's
member.
channel,
He's
now if you
already a
join
member.
Steve's
He's
channel,
Nasher
your
Man.
life, whatever faults you may have, we all have them. I have them, even Nerdporeal, your life is going to improve. The dragon is going to consume your soul, and you are going to be super duper positive. You're going to be super duper, what do you call it? Confident. You're going to accomplish anything.
Offer void
Thank
where
you.
prohibited.
So
Not
I just
available
real
in
quick,
Puerto
Cash on
Rico.
deliveries.
Real quick though, I just want to say so. Thank you very very much, Lau. Like really, dude. Like I don't even know what to say. So thank you. I am blown away. I appreciate you. We've talked a lot, and I agree.
Lyle,
I agree.
you're the man.
When it comes
the
to
man.
Book Egwene, she does a lot of growing, and she is.
Yes.
That's what makes what they did to her in the show, and I'm sure you agree. So egregious. You'll see more Nerdporeal, but what they did to her in the show is so
There's
egregious
more?
because
There's
it
7
gets-
more episodes.
It gets worse, buddy. Because
Oh my god!
because she,
I don't know how. What am I gonna do? Like,
she doesn't
I
need
have
all
to
the
get more
bullshit that they
whiskey.
give
I'm
her.
gonna
You're
have to get more
going
shitty
to
whiskey.
need Alcan and EMTs standing by because of alcohol poisoning. That's
So I do-
this is a
real quick-
Monday night. I have work in the morning. Jesus
Oh, man.
Christ! Now I'm gonna be
shit
fucked
stuff
tomorrow.
all over. Shit stuff all over, dude.
I do want to say real quick. I'm trying to see if there's any questions here. Sorry, I was dealing with something. Some weird happened in my stream this morning. Half the people that were
Louise.
there can't make comments on anything. Apparently, I don't know what happened, but
Louise X Sparrow has a question, and I'm
Oh.
going to actually go. And it is Nerdporeal now shipping Rand and Egwene like these show
What?
super fans? This is from Louise X Sparrow, who
I got
busted
it.
my
I
balls
got
the
it.
other day. You got it? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
go
have-
ahead. No, go ahead and read it. Sorry, I'm dealing with something else too. I'm trying.
No.
Jacob's been locked out of YouTube for some Jacob Ironside.
No
it happened
way,
to-
Jacob. What did you do?
He didn't do shit. Like this happened this morning.
Yeah.
It happened to Daniel. It happened to Asdaja. It happened to some like
What?
Yeah, they were freaking being banned for some fucking reason.
We were doing my
See, I'm not
Final
drunk.
Fantasy. 1 second.
No, I
Raphael.
never said you were. That's why I
So-
was getting
I
out of
didn't
the
say.
keys
I
to my
didn't say.
truck.
I didn't say you were.
Guys,
I
I'd
didn't
let
say
you,
said
I'd
it.
let
Calm
you drive my
yourself.
truck.
Oh,
We're
So,
talking,
this morning-
Steve. Excuse me. We're all talking.
This
All
morning,
right.
I'm trying to
Wait
explain.
your turn, Steve.
This morning during my Final Fantasy playthrough, I don't know what happened, but it looks like a bunch of people got shadow banned. I have no
Yeah.
idea why. But
Really?
Jacob Ironside just sent me a message and said he can't comment on mine or others.
He
Daniel
was all over
happened to
my
Daniel.
live music stream yesterday.
What about
and
my?
there was no
what
problem.
about my gift?
It-
What about
It
the gift I
happened this
sent?
morning. The gifts I'm working on, buddy. Like I sent an email. They're
Bastards.
like tell them to enable gifts. I'm like, that's the point. They can't. It won't let them. So, Jacob, if you're watching, buddy, I tried to do something in my end to see if it'll work.
Who do you have as mods? Well, let's talk after this, Steve. I'll work with you on this because this shit has happened before. Let's talk off.
Yeah,
off
yeah.
stream,
So,
okay?
so I feel you, Jacob. I'm sorry. We'll try and get this sorted out, and also contact YouTube about that shit. So, all right. So, are you going to ship Egwene and Rand? Is the bigger question of the day?
Wow, way to steal my thunder. Thanks.
So is Nerdporeal? wait a minute. Am I going to ship them? I don't get it.
Like you know what shipping is, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna so do you like? I guess the question is, are you going to do it like the super fans, or are you going to fantasize about Rand and Egwene, hooking up and all that good stuff? Is it the best thing ever?
Can somebody ban
Well,
that?
if
that
I say
Wakasashi's
yes,
Tea House,
will I
please?
be safe?
What's that?
Can somebody ban Wakasashi's Tea House because he's being toxic in the chat? I just want to point that out.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. We'll talk, Max. I know it's weird. It's the weirdest thing. So,
This is I at least I feel something right now because like I think I'm dead on the inside after watching this.
Oh
Like
my
this
God.
is
Oh, here we go. Go
Welcome
on.
this is
to
not
the
this is not
club.
Wheel of Time. This is freaking this is freaking Eye of the shit. This is not even I. Sorry, I don't even say I. This is shit of the shit.
Brown eye of the world.
No,
Yes.
there's no
Oh,
world in
man.
here. This is like shit of the. This is shit of the
goose,
of the
goose.
continent. This is shit of the continent. Shit
Are
of
you
Randland.
answering- so-
Are you
sorry,
gonna- are you-
Randland?
James got a
That's not
question.
even fair to Rand. Sorry.
So in all fairness to Louise X Sparrow, do you see Rand and Egwene in some big loving relationship, like adult teen or adult 20-something relationship, just like Robert Jordan wrote in the book, or no? Yes or no? It's a
Will there be a relationship? Will there be a will there
do you
be
want
hardcore-
that, Brian?
Do I want that?
Yeah.
Do I want that? I mean, I want what's in Robert Jordan's book. I don't want this shit.
Boom. There's your answer, Louise. No.
So
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
Robert
catch up to-
Jordan.
'cause Jaden's-
Robert Jordan
Jaden's
didn't even
left the team
finish his
here.
book. Like he started in as early as 1984. He started that early, and he passed away in 2007. He worked on this series for 23 years, and
Uh-oh.
if there's anybody that's
losing
going to
me?
if there's anybody that's going to want if there's anybody that's going to get an adaptation that's fucking faithful to what's going on, it's Robert Jordan. All right, like seriously, like this is bullshit. Like this is not fucking funny. Like this is like like they literally. I mean, the man died years ago. He died, and this was not something. This is not something that he fucking. This is something he knew he was going to die. Like 2006 was the year that he got the diagnosis. You know how I know Wikipedia? Does that mean it's true? No, but because that's fucking Wikipedia. But still, he knew he was going to die, and he tried his fucking best to give the fans. I wasn't a fan at the time. I didn't even know Wheel of Time existed when he passed away. I was still in college. He tried his best, something more than fucking George R. fucking Martin would ever fucking do. Like if he died, he wouldn't give a shit because he doesn't give a shit about fans, about the customers, the people that made him what he was in the first place. Jordan actually cared somehow. Jordan actually sorry, didn't mean to say somehow. Jordan actually cared because he wanted his fans to have something. He wanted to leave a legacy. He actually cared about his work, and that just tells you what kind of a person he was. Yeah, and he experienced a lot of shit. He was in fucking Vietnam. He killed people. He had to deal with it, and he did deal with it. And when he got sick, there was a point where he got injured and he couldn't work anymore. So what did he do? He wrote, and you know what? The fact that he wrote, he's a legend. He's a freaking legend. His work has meant so much to so many fucking people.
Yes.
I mean, I left, and I don't know if it was part 2 or part 3 of my Eye of the World stream. I make openings for every video, every stream that I do. There was another Robert Jordan who was a big, ambassador to this other country. Nobody fucking gave a shit about him. The one comment that was in the fucking stream with him, people are like, "Oh, fucking wrong, Robert Jordan." That tells you how much the writer of the Wheel of Time meant to so many people of so many generations. You had Gen Xers, heck, probably boomers probably read it, millennials. I mean, we were too young, but then millennials and now even Gen Zers are still reading his books to this day. His work is, I mean, I've only read one book, but his work so far is timeless. And I'm assuming it's going to be even more timeless down the line. And that's not the drink talking. It's Nerdporeal. It's Brian talking straight from that void, also known as my heart, the human heart. Human heart.
Here's what I fucking love about this is that you've read one book out of the entire series, and you've cared enough about this man and his work and the intellectual honesty about the production of the work that you went and found out all this other information about him and his desire for finishing his work and being there for his fans. And you've just read one damn book.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is freaking awesome. That is a hot
Yeah.
take that has so much more legitimacy than, well, we couldn't include some of
Yeah.
the things in the books because we didn't have enough time to do it, but we're going to also ham fist a whole bunch of other shit that's going to drop your fucking jaw, brother. But
Yeah.
your interest in your love for the author and his source material is why we have a fandom among
Yes.
Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time,
Yes.
all these other things. That's
Yeah.
why we love escapism and the fantasy genre. It's what we desire because we love the authors, we love their desire, we love their commitment. Freaking awesome. So
Chuck
thank you, brother.
Dixon got drove crazy by Robert Jordan when he was
Well,
doing the graphic novel adaptation. OBG70, Hail Mike, has done fantastic videos going through the actual notes that Chuck Dixon was sent by Robert Jordan because he wanted to make sure that the world that he had created was accurately depicted because it mattered to him and it mattered to his fans. So everything Brian is saying is entirely accurate. He wanted to make sure that the Aes Sedai were never shown in pants. They were all feminine. They were all beautiful. They all wore dresses because he wanted his world that he created to be accurately depicted. And what did Rafe Judkins do? Well, I'll allow you all to come up with adjectives on your own. But, I mean, Nerdporeal, you get it. You do. You get it.
Yeah, I do.
Is Steve dead or frozen? I can't tell. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, he's with us. It's just it's a shame, really. Because
I don't know if you
like,
can hear me. My internet's trying today.
Oh, we can hear you. You're
Do
just
you-
kind of blurry.
I'm just gonna say this
Do
once
you want
more.
us to read the super chat?
Keep
I'll
going,
read
guys.
it. I'll
Keep going,
read it if
'cause
it's okay
I'm-
with.
I'm-
I'll
Yeah.
read it because the world clearly
Please,
revolves around
if
me,
one of
but
you would, please, I would love it.
Lyle Hammock for $50 freaking amazing dollars, American dollars, by the way. I am talking about Book Egwene, Show Egwene, and her mole can fuck right off. Also, Nerdporeal, I hope the Lord Dragon can help considering how my life is going right now. Also, Salty, thank you. I don't know. I have no sense of direction. Thank you for introducing me to the Wheel of Time books through your reviews.
Thank you, Lyle. My pleasure.
That's Lyle Hammock. If you haven't, thank you, Lyle. You have been very supporting of us, and we appreciate you. Prophet appreciates you. Some asshole named Nerdporeal reaches.
Something.
Did I say
He
reach?
does something.
Appreciates
Yes.
you. Excuse my language. That was the drunk Porial in me. Excuse me. Actually, no, there's no drunk Porial. That's all misinformation.
And Salty. Salty appreciates you. Don't worry about me, Brad. I'm fine. It's good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know.
this
Can you hear
is
me now, or
heartbreaking.
no?
Like I swear to
Your
God,
face
like
weakened.
this is like
It's heartbreaking.
I have never seen this is like the worst adaptation I've ever seen of anything. I can't even speak for the Rings of Power because Rings of Power wasn't adapted from shit. This has fucking 14 books. This has 14 books that I mean Jordan himself tried really fucking hard to finish. He couldn't finish it. So, but he still left enough stuff that Mr. Sanderson could finish it. I mean, whether or not, I mean, I haven't gone that far. I've never read a Brandon Sanderson. So I don't know shit about how it ends. I mean, I do know how it ends because
the butler did it. The butler did it.
With the wiki kind of fucks it. The wiki kind of fucked me in that case. But then again, that's my responsibility. Yeah. I take responsibility. Okay. But this is unfair to Wheel of Time fans who've been reading this like Redbeard since 1991.
Yeah, maybe.
This is that was 30 years ago. People who were born that year are 31 years old right now. Yeah. I mean, this is
some of us are
a long
50,
time ago. I was fucking
50,
6 years old that year. I turned 7 that year.
53.
So those who were reading it back then, I feel for you. And I like same with the Song of Ice and Fire. Those who had read the Song of Ice and Fire And wow, was am I that toxic? That freaking
Steve's
No,
no,
I got
Steve's
rid of
having internet
Steve.
problems.
Steve's been a pain in
All
the
right,
ass
well,
all night.
all right, well,
jacked him
that
out
means
of the
I have to carry this on my
Okay.
on my our shoulders right
So-
now. So
Yeah, go ahead and read this next super chat from Lyle there, Brian.
all right,
Yeah.
Lyle Hammock for 5 fucking American dollars. Both Tolkien and Jordan fought in war, and now their work is being under freaking mined by literal betas who cry in tear if you like misgender them like me. Such a sick joke. What a sick joke. Wow, he's pulling his inner Chuck McGill from Better Call Saul.
But it's
I
true.
have to finish
But
that
it's
video, by the
true.
way.
In what you see in what things like Payne and McKay do, and what you see from Rafe Judkins and Ryan Johnson, and the list goes on. And I did a video,
and
JJ
it's pretty much
fucking
really
Abrams.
culminated from JJ Abrams.
and Alex
as far back
Kurtzman.
as Star Trek Into Darkness. Heck, you can even go as far as Star Trek 2009.
Yes, you can. My point with all this is that lesser men, much lesser men, and lesser women, lesser individuals, less heart, less human, less love, less creativity, less talent, less bravery, less everything that makes this fandom, this fellowship what it is. These people who are in charge of these shows don't have any of it. And they're making these shows to
Why are they making
us.
why?
To hurt us.
Why?
That's why ESG, and to demoralize the West. I don't know. I mean, again, fuck. Go put gas in your car. Go buy groceries. Pay your
Gas is down, by
electric
the way.
bill. All of these things are happening at once. All of them. Is it just a coincidence that your entertainment sucks, that your government is occupied by stooges, by non-elected technocrats, that goddamn gas is $5 a fucking gallon, that somehow now coffee is like $10 a mile? Like, is it all just a coincidence?
Yuck, yuck, yuck. He said
Sorry.
stooges. I had to do that.
So while Steve's having some internet problems, let's get to some other questions that he actually starred here in our little behind the scenes chat. So Brian, how do you think Matt stole the bracelet?
What bracelet? What bracelet?
The bracelet that he sold to Podden Fane.
He didn't have a bracelet. He didn't talk to Pod and Fane. He didn't talk to Pat and Fane. Jesus Christ.
In the book in the book he maybe not, but in the show.
Who gives a
He-
shit
he
about the
walked up-
show? The show is shit.
Brian, we're going to cover a script that you might want to mute Steve. You might want to mute Steve. You might want to mute Steve. Yeah.
You might want to mute.
Yeah. No, but Nerdporeal, there was a leaked script that I am 99% convinced is real. I talked to this with Disparu behind the scenes. He said he believes it is real too. And what it is that there was a scene cut out. There was a whole bunch of scenes. Remember that pool with the water where Egwene is polishing rocks and all that? There was much more of that where they they were polishing rocks because there had been a blood sacrifice of a sheep by Egwene. Okay, we'll have to look at the script. And the reason why Matt
What's this
stole
fucking
the
Rome
bracelet-
now?
Wait until you read this script. I have the PDF. So
It is dirty.
it is dirty. And so this is a whole other episode we're not going to do because it's worth just you looking at the script. But when you watch episode 1 and you look at the script that we found that was leaked, it absolutely, you can see how they pulled the pieces out to make this more this. But my point with that was Matt
we
was
had to go get a
going
shower.
down. Matt was going down on that girl outside of the inn, and it wasn't on screen.
Who? Which girl?
Matt Cawthon, that girl
Matt.
he robbed the bracelet from.
Yeah, the pretty black girl.
The black girl he was hitting
down
on.
her.
Am I
In the
back, by
mud.
the way? Can you guys hear me right now?
No.
Yep,
we
you're
can't hear
good.
you
I
at all.
can't hear.
I'm
you,
so
Steve.
sorry,
You know
guys,
you-
and Lyle especially. Hold on, real quick. Lyle, thank you again. Thank you three, for holding down the fort. I appreciate it very much. I apologize, Lyle. I'm very, very sorry. I know it's out of my control, but I still feel bad. Thank you for all the super chats.
It's only
you
9
guys did.
p.m. and I'm fucked up.
You guys did the. Did you guys go over the? Did you talk about the
Yep,
$5
we did that
too?
one.
Okay, and then
Yep.
we got Mags.
Yeah,
Lyle and Brian are spitting facts.
Yeah.
There you go. And then there's one more here. Mags just said $5. Remember, the government has also bailed out Hollywood multiple times. They own Hollywood.
Yes.
Hollywood is the propaganda army and any agenda the government spews.
Ow, shit. That propaganda
and
arm
they're
killer.
fighting right
Ow.
now. They're fighting right now to ensure that in Canada and the United States that part of the yearly funding budget is to go to fund all of those failing legacy media companies that nobody watches.
Have a good night, Lyle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, brother.
Glad to see you around again, my man.
Yeah.
I hope things are getting better for you.
I hope you don't. I hope you won't think less of me.
I don't think
I think
anybody's
higher
possible.
of you, dude.
Why would anybody do that?
No,
I
Because I drank like all.
Well,
of
this-
this.
don't
I
be
drank
paranoid.
Like all this right here.
Just strut. Just strut. Just strut.
That's
Hold
a
your head
big
up
bottle
high.
of tea.
You're fine.
There it is.
I don't
So,
feel right now.
Let me see. Jaden had asked a question. So, for Emporio, did you imagine a more Renaissance or medieval setting in the Wheel of Time world?
Medieval. Eye of the
Okay.
World is clearly medieval.
Interesting.
Until and maybe I've heard otherwise, but until I see something that's more Renaissance based, I'm going to say medieval.
Okay, and then I think the Redbeard 365. I think this is more a question for the others on the panel because we know Napoleon just started.
Yeah,
here
because I
recently.
actually quoted this. I quoted this quote right here. Yeah, it sounds weird, but yeah, like
you're
I
right.
said, Redbeard was reading this since 1991.
Yeah.
Language.
So why don't you go first, Salty? We'll go to me, and then we'll go to Nathan and me last.
Yeah, I first picked this book up when it first came out, and it was some roommates in college had it, and it was in hardcover, and I was like, I'm doing my Tolkien thing, and I'm busy getting laid, so I'm not going to read it in college. And it wasn't until later, true story, wasn't until later that I got into the book, and then I only made it halfway through because I got distracted with work and real life things. And then I picked it up again the third time because I actually met some people who had all of the books, and I looked at them on the shelf, and I was like, something must have happened between when I first saw this book in 91 and where we are now in 2000. And I started. And again, for me, I didn't fall in love with it from the beginning, but what I did love about this book was Tom Maryland a lot. I love Tom Maryland a lot about these books.
I mean, he was the no nonsense father figure. Like,
that's what I loved about him.
He was the mentor. He was basically Gandalf. Like, they looked up to him.
And I loved
that
Perrin.
was set up. Like, he taught them shit, and they used it. It paid off. I can't wait to see him again in the Great Hunt.
Many more times too. It pays off a lot more. You get a lot of good stuff with Tom and the boys. So sorry, go ahead.
I can't wait because
it'll finish up. I mean, I love that, and I love Perrin, and the reason why is I'm 6'5".
Yeah,
like Perrin, I really am.
I mean, birds, and the Hitchcock
I went from
chapter. The Hitchcock birds, like he was considering killing Egwene, like to keep her from dealing with a very horrible death, a very horrible, slow death. Like he was like, I might have to kill her. I might have to kill myself to keep us from dealing with shit like that. That was fucking crazy. And what we get this shit.
You're gonna love what Rafe Judkins does. You're gonna love it, Brian. It's gonna be.
You're saying there's 7 more? Are you saying there's more episodes? I don't think there's enough alcohol in the world that can make me feel something after this.
Oh my god!
True.
Well,
I'll finish up and then kick it to our.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, don't shut, dude. Look who you're talking to. Interrupt me all you want, dude. I'm an asshole.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
My point. Stop apologizing. I'm gonna drive to Chicago and punch you. No, my point with all that was, and then I loved Perrin because Perrin was this big guy. He was 6'5". He was always told you need to slow down. You need to be aware of how big you is. You are, right? You is. Listen to me.
I have a lot in common with Perrin. I have that type of personality. I'm very, very reserved, and I just don't have his curls. I'm a bald fuck.
I'm about to mute you, buddy.
Close to middle age too.
No,
so I'm not.
I'd rather listen to him.
Okay, good.
Now I know what it feels like to be me. I get it.
Go ahead. You're good.
Self-aware, Salty. My
That's
point
right.
with all that, was that Perrin is 6'5". I went from being a normal sized kid to being 6 feet in the third grade. And you're told
In the
be
third
careful
grade,
what you're
Holy
doing. You have
shit.
to be
Sorry.
very aware of it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Easton. And but my point with that is like you can identify with any of these characters. And what's great about these characters is as a young man, you can identify with the archetype of Rand or Matt or Perrin and or all of them. And this is so important because I think this was a missing component of a lot of fantasy, was that taking the maturation of, say, teenage boys in the transition to becoming a man. And I'm not saying transition where, a girl has her, we're going to do that because that's bullshit. It's mutilation. But I'm talking biological boys becoming biological men. And that's one of the themes within these books that I don't think we talk about. So, yeah.
Nathan, when did you read it?
I haven't met this Judge Ironside. Does he actually talk to wolves?
I wonder. It's Jacob.
Are you sure? Maybe it's his dad. Maybe his dad's a judge.
Maybe it is.
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he had to make an alt-account. I thought he posted as Jacob before.
Yeah,
I think he got
up at
nuked.
Ironside.
I think he got nuked.
Oh boy. Well,
Nathan, go. You're beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, so for me, it was 1999. I was in college. A buddy of mine was big into Wheel of Time at the moment, and so he told me I needed to pick up Eye of the World. I picked it up, and I was in the middle of a whole bunch of Tom Clancy novels, so I was really big into the political espionage type stuff, and so I was trying to read that, and I remember picking it up and over again trying to get into it, because in the first 50 pages you're introduced to so much culture and so many different characters. It was just insane what was being thrown at you, and I remember loving it, but I couldn't get past it for whatever reason.
Bingo.
And finally I'd finished it, really enjoyed it, got into the next, I think 3 or 4 books, got through those. I think I finished the 5th book, and then at that point in time real life occurred, wife, kids, and I just ended up putting the series down for a while. When the show came on, or when the show was announced, I said, okay, well, I'm finishing the series. I got them on audio and listened through the whole thing just nonstop. Absolutely loved it. Now I'm going to be going through doing a second reread and then actually reading along with the final
other
books that I
things.
just listened to. And it's a phenomenal story, and that's just bottom line. There are things that you like and you don't like about all stories that you read, but I wouldn't change a damn bit of what Robert Jordan
No.
put down on paper, because it's
No.
his world. And if I have any disagreements with characters and how they were done, that's on me. That's not on Jordan, because
That's
the
it!
characters are how he did them. So Perrin's my favorite. Perrin
Ditto.
is he's got such a moral conflict that goes on all the time with him, and he doesn't even get to make the right choice that he wants to make, because the options are none of that.
Yep.
And but he's set in the decision that he makes, and he just is a fucking Chad so often, and he's dedicated. So like when it comes to a particular individual he spends the rest of his life with, he commits, and a lot of people aren't fans, but he commits. He's
And it wasn't his
fucking
dead
stud.
wife. It wasn't his dead
Yes,
wife.
this is true. This is true. So, but the whole series is amazing, and I look forward to the more I get to read of it.
Golf clap. That was well done. Golf clap. No irony. Just
You're
a golf
muted,
clap.
Steve.
Good. It's the best part of the show.
Yeah, I know, right? I just wanted to. Sorry, I'm doing 8 things now. So thank you for
Houston.
this Redbeard 365. Thank you for I think it's the super flying pair, Superman flying pair thing, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, if you can see it, but there you go.
Yes.
Thank you for that, guy. So appreciate it. You want to see it?
Sup,
Look at this.
Easton?
Easton! Let's all yell loudly, because Easton can't hear him anyway. But we'll
No, please don't.
Not.
So
No,
I'll make mine real quick. I don't exactly remember the year, but it was the end of high school, so probably like around like 1997, 96. My brother, big into fantasy, got me started on David Eddings. Read through those series, and then started with Wheel of Time. Never stopped, just kept going. Theorized as the new books came out, everything that could be theorized about with a group of cool guys and gals over on the blacktower.net when it existed, and it was, and yeah, so and then I've read it more times than I can really count. So
What'd you read by Eddings? I never heard of this guy.
Oh my God! What?
I'm sorry.
The Belgariad.
I haven't read the Belgariad either.
So,
I've got the Belgariad. I just haven't read it yet.
So
Yeah,
It was
I have
a
I
great
have the series
bridge.
up right now. Okay, 5 books.
It was a great bridge to go from Tolkien to the Belgarian.
it's pretty easy,
and it was
fantasy,
better
yeah.
than Terry Brooks' The Sword of Shannara.
Shannara,
It was better than Shannara. Now Shannara was extraordinarily derivative, but I remember when it came out.
Oh,
in the 80s, 'cause I
Sword
was
Shannara
in-
was practically Lord of the fucking Rings. Excuse my language.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree with that, but it was still cool back in the '84. All right, because there weren't a lot of imitators of Tolkien yet. There really wasn't. Also, Ursula Le Guin in the Dragonlance Chronicles, really good stories. Really good stories.
So we've been going for about close to 2.5 hours, but I do want to real quick ask you a quick question, just because you had mentioned it, and I think it is probably one of my favorite scenes in the book. There's there's a few things. I mean, obviously Moraine coming in and announcing herself. There's no coins to track the kids.
Nope.
There's how they didn't attack their farms, and it made it obvious. You called it out about the mystery box, dragon, who's the dragon reborn stuff, which obviously is terrible. But what I because it pissed me off a lot, the scene with Rand and Tam in the forest. The not having that in there is damning.
Foreshadowing.
That would have been fucking great if we would have had that moment of tension. That was tense. That was like I was reading, like I was turning the page. I mean, like it was a page turn. That was one of the biggest page turners in that entire book.
Yeah,
like there were points in the book where I got bored with it, but that chapter 6 in Eye of the World was not. Like there was a lot of stuff Jordan was trying to tell us stuff through Tam's talking in his freaking fever dream. Like he was talking, he was saying shit, and Rand kind of figured out what he was saying. And Rand was thinking to himself, because unlike the show, we actually get his inner fucking monologue, and he's like, Tam. He keeps saying, Tam is my father. I don't care what anybody says. Tam is my father. He is the only father I've ever known. He's the only father I ever cared about. Doesn't matter who my birth parents were. Bingo. Tam is my father. He raised me. I learned from him.
He's screaming that inside because he doesn't know who he is without the reality of
Tam
Emmett Field.
His identity. Like he didn't know his mother.
Yep. So it's one of those. That one was the biggest one for me. That just wasn't in there. But I mean, I think you nailed it, man. Like you're pretty much saying stuff before I could even ask you.
I love it.
You've obviously absorbed the material, so that's even more awesome. I'm glad we did the after talks with about the Eye of the World, because
I'll be honest, I love doing those after talks. If you want to check them out, they're on my channel, Nerdporeal Lifeform. Even though I call myself Wheel Poreal Prime right now, that's just because I'm an asshole from Chicago who has to identify something different every fucking stream, and I have to be creative about it. And if you don't like it, well, then you're toxic. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm not.
It's Lori Lightfoot. It's Lori Lightfoot's fault. Let's be honest.
Lori. Ew, I don't want to talk about her. I don't even want to think about her.
She's the one that can see in both directions because
she
can't see
a
straight
few
forward.
miles from
It's
me.
a trap. It's
gross.
a trap.
Well, here's David Martin, New Dragon's Horn. Matt is my favorite character, and they did him terrible. They made him not only low-life thief, but a disloyal to his friends, something Book Matt would never do. It's probably the polar opposite of Matt from Coffin.
Yeah, because in the book, when Rand is having his fucking, when Rand did his fucking, and I'm sure this is not going to happen in this fucking show, but Rand uses the power. They're in a fucking position where they are trapped, and there's a dark friend and a bunch of men that are trying to get to them in their room, And Rand accidentally, because Rand is so fucking desperate, he doesn't know what to do. He summons the one power and kills all of them. And he gets fucking sick because, you know, the one power, you know what that causes? If you're not trained, you are going to get fucked up. You are going to get fucking sick. He got fucking sick. You know who took care of him? Matt did. Now Matt might like to, you know, do his little trickery and, you know, play jokes on people. But you know what? He did not. He took care of Rand when he needed it. And the thing, and when he was in a bad position, when he was blind at that moment, or Matt went blind at that moment, he's temporary, like Spock in the original Star Trek original series. So I'm a big Star Trek fan. He's blind temporarily. He's like, Rand, please don't leave me. And Rand's like, I'll never leave you. And you know how moved I was from that fucking thing?
Well,
I
and on
wouldn't be
top of it,
surprised if something like that happened to Mr. Jordan when he was in war in fucking Vietnam. And he went through something similar. Now, I don't know. We don't know for sure, but this is just what I was thinking when I read that moment. That was a very powerful fucking moment. And I'm sure now, based on this first episode, that we're not going to see that. We're going to see something totally stupid and something totally different and something totally contrived and something totally manufactured. Yep. And I don't mean manufactured in a good way because I work in manufacturing. I'm saying manufactured like they didn't have a drawing. They didn't have fucking plan. They didn't think of anything. They just threw it on the fucking wall like a piece of shit.
They deconstructed.
Well, and I think and the thing on top of that, because you nailed all of it, I think the one thing that even puts Matt over the top in that scene is he is fucked by that dagger at that point. He feels like shit. But he sees that Rand is worse. He mans up and says, Rand is going to die if I don't take care of him, if I don't man up and take care of him. And he puts aside all his shit, no matter how hard it is, and he takes care of Rand because Rand needs it, even though he is completely messed up as well.
Yeah, this is when they were on their fucking own. They had nobody. They had nobody with them. They were on their own. They were barely surviving based on how Mr. Tom Maryland, you know, the person that we didn't fucking see in this entire episode.
Yes.
They survived because of what he taught them.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And that was the payoff that Mr. Jordan, I don't say Robert, I say Mr. Jordan out of respect.
Hell yeah.
I say Mr. Jordan out of respect. He set that up as far back as when they first got onto the ship, and like there was a point where Tom even thought, you know, there's possibly gonna be a point where we're gonna be separated because of all the fucking shit that's coming after us. And you guys might have to live on your own. And he was teaching them that shit so that in case he wasn't there with them, that they would be able to survive on their own. And you know what? That fucking paid off.
Here's the thing about Matt. Matt is an archetype identifiable in Joseph Campbell's The Hero of the Myth. These are myths that are universal, regardless of culture, whether it be Asian, South American, African, Eastern European, Northern European, wherever. The trickster archetype is what Matt is. You look at Matt and you realize that is one of the key elements of masculinity, is that trickster ability of that. I'm going to be sarcastic. I'm going to be a rogue. What kind of like Han Solo. Exactly. What threatens third wave feminists more than any type of an archetype? The man that cannot be controlled or shamed or ridiculed into submission. When you use humor against these ideologues and these third wave feminists, they spin up and their heads explode. That is why they had to deconstruct not just Tom Maryland, who was a positive male, mature masculine archetype and a teacher, but also the trickster archetype of Matt. They deconstruct Perrin because Perrin is the strong, like the hero element. He is the kind of the priest, if you think about it. Perrin in a lot of ways is, like Nathan likes to say, he has the strong moral compass, but he has the internal battle of his own morality and what he believes is right. That's why these things were deconstructed. There are no hero's journey in what Rafe Judkins did. And I need to stop talking because I don't want to ruin it for Nerdporeal.
Yeah.
Nobody has to work for anything. The men are bad. The women are instantly amazing.
Oh yeah,
And
evident.
that's it. That's
Yep.
it.
I mean, we could probably talk for hours about it, but I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about before we wrap up. But because we've been going for about 2.5 hours, and I know we could probably go in circles and talk about everything, like Master Lewin not being there, and half the people, and Perrin not being a blacksmith, and the other million things that they left out, and then just. I do want to know.
I'm
real
assuming
quick,
there's no man of Manetheren. There's no Manetheren speech. Who the fuck? These fucking people. Like they don't even fucking
Watch and find out.
They're just a bunch of. They're just a bunch of fucking. They're just a bunch of fucking gluttons and a bunch of fucking assholes that just drink and party and
they had to get their.
Where's the stubborn?
They had to get their fight scene. They couldn't have shown some restraint and done it how it should have been at each farmstead being attacked. They had to have their big Edmonds Field showdown, and then she destroys the town to throw some rocks at some Trollocs.
Right.
But Steve, when you have a major star like Rosamund Pike,
Worst thing that happened in that show.
You
her casting.
cannot just let her sit on the side. Rosamund, this has to be about Rosamund Pike, Steve. Just like season 2.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So,
Brian,
did they still not fucking announce season 2?
They haven't.
Oh, they
announced
did.
release it yet.
We did a video the other day that's actually doing pretty well, and we went into detail on it. We can talk afterwards.
Well, did they announce a release date for it?
not an
Not yet.
official.
It's going to be March. It'll be March or February. That's when it's going to drop. I guarantee you. It's the same shit we knew 2 years ago, and they said, "No, that's not going to happen." And it's like, yeah, it's going to happen.
Right.
Why is it taking them so long to announce the release date? Like,
because
was
Rafe
there-
Judkins has a hamster impacted in his colon, and I think he needs to have it removed.
what
Highly
the hamster?
Look,
I feel
Richard
bad
Gere
for
says
him.
it worked.
Damn it! You fucked up my joke, Nathan. I was going to say it's called the Richard Gerectomy, and
Shoving triples up his ass.
that's what I've heard. Allegedly
Oh, I hate myself.
impacting
So,
just
Jim, you're probably
not.
not far off. That's probably exactly where we're going to start. It's going to be close up on that and a pan out exactly because she is the main character in my eyes.
Have you seen
Her
what
mole
Nynaeve
probably
does?
has the map of the world on her.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you seen what Nynaeve does in season 2? You guys, Jim C. Have you guys seen?
Oh,
It's-
Oh, what did the
So
trailer?
Doesn't she
It's
steal?
so-
Doesn't she steal a fight? I heard. I remember. I watched your reaction, Steve.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You said she stole something from
She
Matt.
steals
Of course
something
she
from
does.
Matt. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't.
Wait-
I haven't
wait,
even gotten
Steve,
that far yet, and I still know this. You know,
That is
I got to
one-
ask
that-
this question.
That's going to be one of the greatest scenes. You're going to love it. I can't wait to talk to you about it. Go ahead.
I
Salty.
can't wait for Brian to see Shader Logoth.
Oh, in this? Oh God.
No,
Brian-
hold on. No, you mispronounced it.
Shadar
Corey. It's
Lagoth.
Shidar Lagoth.
Shadar
No
I can't
Lagoth.
wait for
fucking
you. I
way.
can't
No
wait for you to see Brian. I can't wait for you to see Shitter Lilith. You're gonna love it. Okay.
Shitter Lilith from,
Shitter
from
Lilith
Cheers, from Frasier. That Lilith. Phoebe
Shitter
Newer,
Lilith
that
fair.
Jesus Christ. See,
And
I
I'm
know
sorry,
shit.
Jacob. That's messed up, man.
Dude,
I don't
that's
know what the
fucked
hell's
up.
going on.
Oh,
So I'll
Pips, I
say
hope
this,
you're
Brian.
enjoying this right now.
You're a man of Manetheren. Your Manetheren speech is bastardized, but it does.
It does
appear.
make an appearance.
It is fucked up.
Oh my god. So what would it been? Would it have? What?
It is accompanied by a
Everyone be
musical
patient
piece.
with
Musical.
Nerdporeal. English is his second language. He
Yeah,
speaks
well,
fluent.
we're petering out. I
Further
think we're doing
Would it have been better if they didn't say a fucking thing?
probably.
Yes.
Would it have been better if they
Absolutely.
didn't
Damn
make
it.
this show? Would it have been better if they didn't make this show?
Oh,
I hurt
absolutely.
myself again.
Absolutely. So, but I think we should wrap it up because people it looks like people are moving on. So we had quite a bunch of people here for a while, and I think it's just I think we've gone over ad nauseum. I think we've done a good job.
Nauseum
quite-
doesn't even begin
I-
to
I am
describe how I fucking feel.
I am very, very impressed with the amount that, as Daniel said earlier, the amount that you've absorbed from the
Seriously.
and it's,
Absolutely.
Well, I mean that just tells you how good. I mean, it has nothing to do with me. I mean, it tells you just how good Robert Jordan is as a writer. I mean, like
Well,
nobody writes
yes.
like him. Like I've never read anything like his work. Like he has a different writing style from George. And unlike George, Mr. Jordan actually cared about finishing his fucking series.
And you
know,
care
for
about
Stars.
these characters. You
And
like,
you do
do.
care about
you-
these. I
you-
care about George's characters too,
well,
but
and
still,
but it's I don't know. Like I never had that relation. Well, the ones I did, they died, so I got upset.
Yeah.
In Game of Thrones, but you'll latch on to one, and then that's not saying you don't like others, but there'll be one
That's
that you'll
true.
either relate
That's
to, or
true.
it'll be like, you know what,
That's
this
true.
is my guy.
Mhm.
You know, for me, it's Rand. And
Yeah.
for you guys, it's Perrin, and who knows who it will be for you,
Yeah.
Napoleon,
And that doesn't take away from the others.
No,
I
that's
fucking
what I'm
love
saying.
Not at all.
Rand
Not at
and
all.
Matt. I mean, it's
Not
just
at all. No. I still love
Yeah.
I still love Matt and Perrin, but I
Yeah.
for whatever, Rand's my guy. So
And the
Yeah.
women you worry about, Egwene, and what you see with Nynaeve.
Nynaeve changes.
And I remember this. I remember with Unbearable 73 with Matt. What you see when I interviewed him with Nynaeve, she's kind of an annoying bitch, right? She really needs to get laid, right? But you want her to be successful, and then you watch her struggles. All of these characters go through struggles. There are no magical Mary Sue bullshit.
Nope.
And that is the horrifying thing about this show. And I'm going to stop talking, Napoleon, because I want you to watch this. But I'm just going to say, when you take the growth away from characters, they no longer are characters.
Nope.
They aren't.
They're shit.
Yep.
They're
So
pieces
I
of
don't-
shit. They're walking on. I don't know how they're walking. I don't know what's supporting them. The engineer in this does
Sunshine.
that.
They're walking on sunshine like
And rainbows.
Katrina in the
Fucking
waves.
rainbows.
walking on sunshine.
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
We
like
haven't-
that song. Walking on sunshine.
We haven't talked about it. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. We haven't talked about where we're going to do episode 2. I don't know if we're going to shift to your channel or not. We'll have to have some discussion because we'll see what happens. But thanks everybody for joining us. I don't know. Does anybody have anything they want to plug real quick before we take off, or you just want to get out of here?
I
I
do.
mean,
I do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. Wakazashi's Tea House.
Yes. Great 1K.
Wakazashi's Tea House is
Oh, yeah.
Gray was here tonight. The definition of gentleman. He lives
Yep.
in Japan. He is a fantastic guy. If
Yep.
you're here watching these rogues in my dumbass, I want to say thank you for that. But what I want to tell you to do is look at Wakazashi's Tea House. Gray
Let's get on
reviews
the
comics.
1,000 subscribers.
He
Fuck
is at
yeah.
950, 60. Now we've all been there. I have been there, and it doesn't want to happen. It doesn't. You don't. That last 50 is the
We're going to
worst.
get him there. We are going to get him
But
there.
Gray will win your love. He'll win your heart, and you
Yes, he
probably
will.
want to see him shirtless because he's a handsome devil. Check out
Gray-
Wakazashi's Tea House. Truly,
Wakazashi.
Gray, without
Absolutely.
a doubt. Gray, without a doubt, is the nicest guy on YouTube.
he is.
And
Yes.
Even nicer than me.
I'm glad that I've been able to stream with him. He is a
Yeah.
freaking class act.
Yes, he
all the
is.
way through.
All of us here, all
Yes.
of us here on this panel met for various reasons, but Steve and Nathan and I met because of Wheel of Time. I met Gray because of Maxfield Von
Max.
Priestley. Maxfield Von Priestley did a comic book review, and I said, "That Gray, he's handsome, and I'm straight, but I want to get to know him." And then I had him on my show, but it's true. I mean, this is a good group of people, and what you see is what you get. There's no posturing, there's no bullshit, there's no acts. When Nerdporeal talks about loving the eye of the world and Robert Jordan, this passion is authentic, and we live in a world that is pretty much full of shit, and we may be imperfect and weird. Especially Steve, really imperfect and really weird. But it's
True.
like we mean what we say. So that's all I got.
All right. Anybody else got anything real quick, or
Sure.
trying to
Shit.
link stuff here while we're talking?
Yeah. I mean, Mags right here who says I officially joined a donut squad. I don't know what that means, but sure. Me and her are going to be talking on Thursday on my channel. My channel's called, even though I call myself Wheelporeal of I don't know, of Prime, I think. I forget what I call
Sure.
myself.
That's what
We're up
My actual,
teabags.
my actual YouTube name is called Nerdporeal, a word that I made up because I love Star Trek. Nerdporeal Lifeform, once again, because I love Star Trek. me and Mags are going to be talking on Thursday night. We're going to be talking the classic, the timeless Christmas classic Miracle on 34th Street from the year 1947, the black and white film, not
Are you
the
gonna watch it?
not the 90s remake with Richard Attenborough, John Hammond, the asshole that created the dinosaurs and ate a bunch of assholes, like lawyers.
Wow, ate a
and-
bunch
and
of
people.
assholes like
Um,
Rafe Judkins.
But yeah, so not that one, but we're talking the original Miracle on 34th Street. So come on by. It's gonna be a wholesome time. I will be a good person. I will not drink for that one. I drank like, I swear I drank like this much. I drank like this much drink, or no, sorry, not drink. I drank this
Spark
much
plug-
drink
Spark plug cleaner.
tonight.
Spark
So
plug cleaner.
I have
Hey-
to drink a lot of water now. So
Nick.
I'll be functional for work tomorrow because I have a job now.
I'm
I have
sorry.
to work and I have to be I have to be there. I have to be there.
Hey Mags, you need to tell me if we're doing if you're doing National Treasure with me, because yeah. So let me
Don't
know.
do it. It's a
Send-
trap.
send
Let
me-
me let me I have Disney Plus. I'm watching Andor right now, so I'll
you with me?
watch
You're the one
National
person who
Treasure.
is. You're the one person who is. Bro.
I have to. It's near and dear to me. Well, not that show, but the movie. But
I like how you said you saw it as a kid, but it came out in 2004, and I was an adult, and
it
you're
made me
older
feel.
than me,
It
so
made
you
me
were an
feel
adult
like a
too.
kid. It made me feel like a kid inside. I guess is the best. Way. It made me feel. It gave me such a warm,
Okay.
Better than feeling, kids.
Oh,
like Rafe Judkins. Okay, with
like,
that.
like Hunter.
Everybody went silent.
So yeah.
No.
Oh, on that one. Thank you. I guess I don't know. We'll figure out what we're doing episode 2. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, I don't have nearly as many technical fucking difficulties. I apologize for all that. Big shout out to Lyle Hammock. Thank you.
Thank you, Lyle. Thank you. You are a
Mags.
dragon sworn, and your business is going to be on fucking fire now because
I
of what
hope
you
so.
just did.
That'd be great.
No,
I
he
hope
will be. He will be. It's there.
Offer
It's real.
void where prohibited. Not offered in Puerto Rico.
David Martin. I'm sorry, Martin. Martin. Where did I lose it? David Martin. I had it right
English.
the first time. Thank you, David Martin,
English.
for becoming a Dragon Sworn member. Mags for all your super chats. Redbeard, thank you for your super sticker.
I didn't send you a super chat, Steve. Maybe I should.
You did. You did.
It's fine.
Brian, you don't remember.
What?
You did. You sent him
You're good.
$20.
I know I didn't, but thanks for stopping me, anyways.
Thank you all for coming, and we will see you for I guess episode 2. I guess we'll see if we make it.
There's more.
Bye.
How many more?
Sure,
All hail the
that's
Lord.